Hello! Hey everyone, welcome to stream. Hey Pluvio, welcome in! It's been quite a while since I've seen you here. How you doing? Have you? Wir sind hier. Das sind wir. I've seen your dreams in the night sky. You know I want you to be Happy Wednesday. I'm so happy it's Wednesday. I always feel very exhausted on Wednesdays. I don't know what it is, but going to the office and I have to go into the office on Tuesdays and Wednesdays just is extremely exhausting. But good thing is, I'm working from home for the rest of the week. That's always what I love. It's been a while, yeah. It's been a while. Oh, sorry to hear that. But I hope you're doing better now. I hope you being here means that you're doing better again. But yeah. Ja, das sind wir. So yes, we are. Yes, we're here. So yeah. I mean, let's... I'd say we jump right into it. I mean, feel free to keep chatting, of course, as long as you want. Otherwise... Should be... There we go. This is today's game. Welcome to Lil Guardsman. After playing a couple longer story games, I've had, you know, some combat going on and some more heavy topics going on. No, I didn't know you've been learning German. At least I don't think I did. Awesome, that's awesome. How are you doing with it? It's fun. Happy to hear that. I think you're the first person that heard saying that they learn German and it's fun. Anyway, yes, Lil Guardsman. Very simple game. It's gonna be a point-and-click adventure. I guess you can play two ways. So what I know it's bad from the trailer, but we'll see what the game has in store for us. So we're basically going to be this little fella here. Her name is Lil. And she is the town guardsman. So we're gonna sit at our booth and people are gonna pass by asking for entrance into the town and we're gonna go yay or nay. And we'll see how that goes. But that's why I say I guess you can play two ways. You can, I mean, obviously you're gonna have some more trustworthy folks, some more sketchy folks. And I guess depending on who you let into town, the story's gonna change. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Because I'm in A1. Oh, that's amazing, Pluvio. So, of me already speaking two languages. Yeah, I mean, that's also something that's basically shown through studies that the more languages you already speak, the easier it is for you to learn a new language. I mean, it also depends on what languages you already know and what language you're learning. So if, you know, languages are in the same family, like or relatively similar, you're gonna have an easier time. But it also helps to like only know more than one language. Might be no helpful. Oh yeah, I mean, even if you struggle, And yeah, you're gonna probably encounter some grammar stuff that's gonna be tough, but try to keep it joyful. As long as you keep it joyful, it's easier to learn. Everything is easier to learn if you keep the joy in it. Afrikaans being from Dutch being the same form as German. Yeah. That probably is a huge factor that benefits you here, I would say. Yeah.
And so it came to pass that the day was to be saved by the most unlikeliest of heroes, a small child unwillingly thrust into the workforce. One disaster after another had been diverted due to her diligent and cunning decision-making. With the kingdom on the verge of knowing everlasting peace and prosperity, our hero could finally rest their weary head, but only after one more critical decision was to be made. A decision of great weight, a decision of immense importance, a decision that could possibly kill hundreds, even thousands of people. Oh my God, you've made the wrong choice. You didn't think things through. You've doomed us all. Everything's on fire now. We're all covered in fire. How could you have done this to us?
Lil!
What? Oh, Dad, I must have been having a nightmare.
It's over now, sweetie. But since you're awake, I think it's time you and I had the talk.
Uh-oh, not the talk. Also, Fluvia, I totally feel that. That happens to me all the time as well. Both in German and ironically in of course in English, but also in German. That I start second guessing myself on, oh, do you spell, is that how you spell that word? Is that correct grammar? Happens all the time.
Out of one nightmare and into another.
Yep.
Sweetie, there comes a time in every young person's life.
Oh boy.
What? Dad, you don't have to do this.
You really don't. You really don't have to do this. No, not the talk, not the talk.
When they have to work their dad's shift at the guard shed while he places a bet on the goblin ball match down at the pub.
Oh.
Aw, Dad, do I have to? Today was the day I was going to start off on a grand adventure with my friends. I want to sail the open sea. I want to fight ogres. I want to throw rocks at things.
The last one. Want to throw rocks at things.
You think I didn't want to throw rocks at things when I was your age? But I had a duty. I had a responsibility.
Oh, don't hit me with the responsibility.
I had to work at the guard shed while my dad placed a bet at the goblin ball match down at the pub.
Did he ever win anything?
Okay, just really quickly, love that poster. That Beatles knockoff. Also love the typewriter next to this clock. Fantastic. And the Game Boy.
Do you think we'd be stuck here if he did?
But I'm 12. Won't we get in trouble?
Not if we don't get caught. Come on. I'll show you how to handle anything that comes up.
Love the hair too. Lil has amazing hair.
Okie dokie. Ready for me to very quickly show you how everything works?
Sure.
Oh, good. Everyone loves a tutorial.
Thumbs up for the tutorial. Let's go.
No time for a full rundown, so I'll sum it up like this. The key thing to remember when being a castle guardsman is...
Dad, someone's coming. What do we do?
Okay. Guess the best way to learn is by doing. Let's just hope there's someone completely plain and boring.
Hello, right back, man. Won't get in trouble for me doing your job, but also I want to throw rock the string. Honestly, that kind of ambiguity is my kind of humor. Resident Asthmaker reporting for duty. Let's go.
Ah, good morning, Mrs. Abernathy. How's your day today?
Plain and boring, as always.
Oh, thanks. Lovely.
Bingo. Would you mind if Lil looks after you?
Oh, not at all. It's always a pleasure to see your daughter, Shamish.
It's Hamish.
Hamish.
What is?
Never mind. Now, Lil, when a visitor approaches the guard shed, they'll generally start by stating their business.
I'd like to state my business. I bring a basket of baked goods to my son and his family once a week. Oh, would you like one?
We put it in the inventory. Nice.
After they state their business, it's pretty much your call what to do next. You can select them and interrogate them. There's tools, the phone there on the wall. You only get 3 action points. You get it, right?
Can select it. There's tools for there on the wall. Okay, so there, I have multiple options, but I can only do 3 actions.
Not really. What do we need tools for?
It might be. I also own Papers, Please. I haven't played it yet, so you tell me if this is the same concept.
You can pick one and it does something. Come on, Lil. I've really got to speed this along. The Goblin Ball game is about to start.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm inconveniencing you?
Oh, no, not at all, dear. I don't mind helping out.
But the princess is whirligigging the ceremonial for slingshot.
She is? Sweet jumping jitters, we gotta get to that game. Let's wrap this up, dear. Seamus, tell the girl what to do.
The name is Hamish.
No, it's Mrs. Abernathy.
Oh god. I can select any highlighted element to learn about. Oh, okay. So we have the phone.
Feeling stuck? This phone is for calling the royal advisors and asking for their help. But all they'll really give you is their opinion.
Okay.
You can get a hold of Lieutenant Stryker, captain of the guards, and technically our boss.
Okay. It's Lieutenant Stryker.
Hello, who's there?
Or First Councilwoman Ash, the head bureaucrat of the Sprawl, with a real mind for politics.
Okay.
This is Councilwoman Ash. Hello? Hello, is somebody there?
And finally, the royal jester Malcolm, chaos personified in human form.
Why can't we call the Jester?
Hello, you've reached Malcolm. Please leave a message after the goose honk. Hey, where'd the goose go? Well, chase after it, for goodness sake!
Oh boy.
Each call costs an action point.
Alright, got it.
Our tools. If you want to use a tool, you have to make sure it has a crystal to charge it. Here, I'll show you. I'll add today's crystals to the tools that don't have any. That way I have a well-rounded arsenal.
Why did the other tools already have crystals in them?
I carried them over from previous days. Any other questions?
Why does a bullwhip need to be powered by crystals?
Yes, you asked that question.
No more questions.
Hey, just think about decoder ring, okay, metal detector, truth spray, X-ray, bullwhip.
No humming.
Boring.
This X-ray scanner can see through most types of clothing, flesh, and bone. It uses low-grade radiation. Do not use on trolls.
Do not use on trolls, okay, why not?
Truth spray. You spray it, and they tell the truth. Honestly, that's what it does.
Should I spray you with it and find out if it's really the truth?
It's a metal detector. You figure it out.
You figure it out. Maybe it detects gummy balls.
You can use this decoder ring to decode things.
No shit!
Not exactly sure how it works. The instructions were written in some kind of code.
Okay, cool. Okay, what the fuck is that? The Royal Writ. First thing to do when you start your shift is take a look. Alright. If the Castle Guard Corps... Wait, if the Castle Guard Corps can achieve a good star rating this month, there will be a pizza party at the barracks. Note: strict 1 slice limit per guardsman. From the desk of Councilwoman Ash, there will be a demonstration in the city square this evening held by members of the Mages Guild. If any of the speakers come through your gate, please call my office to initiate their escort and secondary screening. Congratulations to Guardsman Randy on 35 years at his post. After a 6-month undercover operation at the Sprawl Coven for the Elderly, a group of sweet Grammys? Or is that meant to say grannies? Group of sweet Grammys and Grampies were discovered to be trafficking illegal drugs into and out of the city. While not every old person is to be treated as a drug mule, please be vigilant when dealing with somebody's grandparents. Striker. Uh-huh. Depressed Joker seeks person with funny name. If you call and pique my interest, there's a cash bonus in it for you, Malcolm. By royal decree. A lot of information you need to do this job. Okay. So this is like our quests. Hey, Hotshot Hey, Lightbrick. Pizza party, sign me up for the Castle Guard. Everyone's reporting for duty today. Yeah, right. You're right, Lineback. Your joke was your joke was on point. Alright, can select the Royal Writ anytime. It won't cost any action points. Oh, nice. Okay, so we can check up on our quests. Alright, this is our backpack. I guess this is our inventory.
Didn't we cover this? That's your inventory bag where you keep the things people give you, or that you confiscate from them. In other words, your sweet, sweet loot.
Ooh, loot.
Looking in your bag for something to use doesn't cost you an action point.
Okay, awesome.
I already told you, selecting the person means you interrogate them and hear more of their story. It's the best way to find out someone's true intentions. Sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes, because people lie. Everyone. To quote Dr. House, everyone lies.
Sometimes using a tool will do the job better, or the phone, or it's a combination of things. I don't know, you can spend all 3 action points just interrogating them for all I care. You use the Wicked 3000 to make the big decision to let someone in, or send them packing. Now you can choose to use the Wicked 3000 at any point during a turn, but sometimes it's better to use up all 3 action points to find out everything you can, by any means necessary.
Sometimes?
Yeah, and sometimes people are in a really big hurry, like I am right now, so just pick a damn lever already.
Select the tool to make your decision. Should we be mean? No, let's be friendly. She gave us a cinnamon roll after all.
Great job, Lil. Your mother would be so proud to see you now. After my delivery, I'm off to watch the big game. Got my grandson's inheritance riding on a tip that the Stapleford Snughorns are gonna win it today.
Here's a tip. Never lend Mrs. Abernathy money to bet with.
Thanks.
Let's hurry along to the game. We don't want to be late, do we, Hamish?
My name is Shamish. No, wait,
Nate.
It's not. Oh, I better go. Time to put on your big kid pants. You can do this.
More like I'm being forced to do this.
It's only for today, I swear. Come meet me in the tavern when the shift is over. Good luck.
If it's only for today, this game's going to be a short game, and I doubt that. Also, Granson's not getting any inheritance, or he's getting a big inheritance. Any of those.
Good luck with your illegal gambling.
I don't need luck.
Believe me, he does.
Okay, Lil, you got this.
Let's go. You nailed the tutorial. Good job. Alright, demonstration from the Mages Guild. Alright, let's see.
Charmed to make your acquaintance, young Gateminder. I am Tyronius Athanatos, son of Brielle and Darunia Athanatos. I have been summoned to deliver the keynote speech at the Festival of Magical Freedom tonight, hosted by the Mages Guild.
Ah.
Will you require anything further?
I mean, let's try interrogating, but I'm pretty sure that's just the kind of person we have to call the councilwoman on.
What's your speech about?
Oh, my dear child. It is obvious to me that you do not possess a magical bone in your body, and my speech, therefore, would only serve to confuse and frighten you.
Okay, now we can trust, tease, or doubt. Let's doubt.
I doubt that. I think I could figure it out.
Many non-magical beings have attempted to learn the arts, and many of those have gone mad trying to even comprehend them. Be warned.
Now the question is... should I do anything else? No, let's keep it simple for now, and let's call... who was it? Councilwoman.
Glad you called. Frankly, I was worried you guardsmen never followed the writ due to illiteracy. Admit the mage and my people will escort him to the venue.
The House of Thanatos, and indeed the entire Mages Guild, thank you, young guardian. You will go far.
You're welcome. Read the writ and followed orders. Good little guardsman. I feel like I'm being patted on the head. Good little guardsman.
Good afternoon. I am here to pick up my 2 kids from the no-good, stingy lowlife of a father who happens to be my lying, cheating lowlife of an ex-husband, Orlando. His address is there on this incomprehensible, illegible letter my kid sent me. Believe me, I would love to have him get off his sorry butt and bring them to me for once. It was his week with them. No, I'm sorry. It was his and his new girlfriend Callie's week with them. And do you want to know what the kids say about her? They say she's fun. I'm sure the letter they wrote is all about her. Can't decode it to save my life, though. My kid's writing is so lousy.
I don't understand. Do you stop being fun when you reach a certain age?
No, you just get more tired.
That's very eligible. Okay, to retry the X-ray? To whip? Mm.
This woman's having a rough day. I'd rather save the charge.
I haven't had someone see me in my skivvies since... Ugh, I guess Orlando.
Okay, so I cannot even use it. Interesting. Can I use the metal detector?
This woman has been through enough. I'd rather save the charge.
I mean, I guess... Or should I interrogate her further?
Kelly really hit it off with our children, Polyphemus and Orlando Jr. She's got a lot of energy and gives us special treats.
That's nice. But what district are you going to?
What district? I told you. The address is on that letter I showed you. It's the only thing written that's legible. You'd need a decoding spell or something to read the actual letter. I love my kids.
Oh.
Maybe your kids aren't as crazy about Kelly as you think.
Do you really think I'd make something like this up? I have better things to do. At least I wish I did.
Okay, see, I didn't think of that. Then.
I don't know how to tell you this, but there's more to this letter than meets the eye. There's a hidden message written here. It says, "Come, son, mommy, Kelly is Nightmare." Does that make sense to you?
Oh my god! My boys don't know how to spell! But also that thing about Kelly being the worst!
Alright, let's admit her.
Thanks! Don't worry, Polyphemus, Orlando Jr. Mama's coming for you!
Good luck.
Gertrude's a decoder ring. I need a little bit of a big hint for that. Didn't judge a book by its cover, and you knew to stand in the way of a mama bear and her cubs.
What in the bloody blazing blasted hell is the hold-up? Why have we stopped, Whelp?
Well, sir, the guard...
Silence! Speak when spoken to, or you'll get the whip, Whelp!
Yes, sir.
Excuse me?
Now, you, child, let me pass. I have important business to attend to. Come on, shake a leg. BS waits for no man.
BS?
Bank of the Sprawl.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Uh-huh. 6 months undercover perish at the sprawl count for the elderly. Mm-hmm.
What kind of business do you have at the bank today, sir?
I shan't be airing the details of my BS appointment with some nosy little brat tending the gate. Mind your business or you'll get the whip, child!
Oh, yes, we mustn't keep you from your ever so important meeting. BS is right.
Get the whip! Get the whip! Get the whip!
I'm sorry, sir. I was just slouching, only for a second. I'll make sure that none of the blood gold falls out of its case.
You nincompoop! It wasn't me using the whip. If it was, believe me, you'd feel it.
Wait a second. Did he say blood gold? Isn't that illegal?
He didn't say blood gold, he said bloody gold. It's a form of slang he must have picked up from somewhere. Isn't that right, you bloody idiot?
Apparently I whipped the little guy. I intended to whip, you know, the bastard.
Yes,
here.
sir. Whatever you say, sir.
I'd like to take a closer look at those gold bars. I think I need to hold on to these.
Why, you greedy little urchin. I think I like you more than ever.
No, it's not like that.
Oh, of course. Just remember, if you make any form of profit off of those, you're as much to blame as I am. Now, since you are finished rifling through my personal belongings, you insufferable petty little monster, let me pass.
Can I use the X-ray as well?
I already know about the gold. I'd rather save the crystal.
You know what? You're gonna be denied.
It's the goblin's fault, isn't it? Nasty, deceptive creatures. What about this? Let me through the gate, but I shall leave the goblin tied up outside like the cur he is.
But sir, the gold!
Silence! All right, you rotten little girl, I'll go. But you will rue the day you crossed me.
You fought the blood guild traffic on your first damn day. Legend! Oh yeah, pick up the phone.
Good afternoon. This is Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn calling. Who may I ask am I speaking to?
Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn.
This is Lil.
Nice to meet you, Lil. I need one of you gate guards to come down to the dig site as soon as you can.
Okay, and where exactly is... She hung up.
Why, hello there. I have come to the Sprawl to participate in capitalism. After years on the road as a traveling merchant, I'm finally ready to put down roots. And what better place than the sprawling metropolis of the Sprawl? Huh, I just got that. Garby Bunches is the name.
Garby Bunches.
Garby Bunches? Funny name. But that's gotta be made up. I'm gonna have to see some documentation.
Can't fault you for doing your due diligence. Here's my vendor's license issued by the Sprawl Board of Trade.
He's right. Everything is in order.
I just can't wait to get in the mix and figure out what kind of merchant this place really needs. Since I was a boy selling lemonade, when life literally gave me lemons, I've dreamed of maximizing profits and keeping overhead low.
That sounds like a pretty messed up childhood.
Says the unaccompanied child at the castle gate.
Touché.
See, you get it. Once I've set up shop selling, well, whatever I decide to sell, I'll be sure to give you a discount.
I look forward to buying something.
I mean, I want to try calling Malcolm. I'm also wondering if I should use one of my tools. I do look forward to participating in capitalism with you. Talks like the other comedian guy and some voices characters in kids' movies whose name I can think of. I mean, to me, he isn't super suspicious, but maybe, I don't know, do a metal detector?
I was sure that I would detect something.
I sent all my belongings ahead of me, with everything I'll need to set up shop.
I don't really care about that.
I don't really care whether or not you really care.
Unfortunately, I cannot use the whip again. It's not charged up. So yeah, let's call Malcolm.
Garby Bunches. Where have I heard that name before? Wait a minute. Ask him if he's descended from Garbanzo the Terrible.
Are you related to Garbanzo the Terrible?
Yep, my great-great-great-great-grandpappy Garbanzo.
OMG, tell him I'm a huge fan. I've got so many questions. Like, why did he use an ice cream scoop? How did he dispose of all that mess?
This isn't helpful.
You're not helpful.
Alright, let's admit him.
Can you smell that?
No, what?
The trash barge? Yeah, it comes through on the weekends. The smell only lingers for a couple of days.
Not the reek of filth and decay. That's the reek of opportunity. See you around.
Who would have known that a funny name would lead to connecting Jester Malcolm, one of his historical heroes? Good job. No more folks, time to close up shop. Due to your exceptional job performance, you were paid 30 gold for this shift. Oh. We're rich. Okay, what now? The dick said, oh, of course. The reek of opportunity. Ammonia, hydrogen, uranite, all pretty basic stuff. Machines like this are a relatively new discovery in the sprawl. Lil notices the word Commander Keen among the inscrutable technical jargon. Smells like capitalism.
Oh my, were you left behind? The last group of school children departed hours ago. feel free to wait in the lost and found box until someone comes to collect you.
No, you called me. I'm Lil. We spoke on the phone. I was covering for my dad at the South Gate.
Of course, Lil, yes. Yes. But no, this is highly irregular. But then again, you'll have to do, for the sake of time. Sake of time. Do you get it?
No.
No.
Trust me, you will.
Alright, tell me.
Who are you again?
Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn, head of archaeological research at the Royal Academy.
Hey Gala, welcome in. Lil Gaming.
But you can call me B.
B. Alright, B. What up?
Gotcha. And what's so great about this place?
Would you like the long or short version?
The long version.
Hit me with some of that sweet exposition, baby.
This place is known as the dig site.
How creative.
We stand at the site upon which power crystals were first discovered.
The power crystals that I use for the tools in the guard shed?
Those and every other technological marvel of our lifetimes.
Tell me more.
The power crystal was discovered completely by accident. 80 years ago, on this site, an iconic dwarven heavy metal band performed to celebrate the coronation of Princess Desdemona's grandfather, King Artemis. At the moment of a particularly rumpus drum solo, the vibrations opened up a chasm, swallowing the entire stage and the musicians, and a few dozen enthusiastic fans.
Dark.
Legend says the band emerged from the chasm adorned in the glowing magical rocks, or what we know as power crystals today.
That must have looked awesome.
Very awesome, but there's more. Whether by fate or the actions of an inebriated mage, the bass player was struck by a lightning bolt, and the crystals in her cape and beard absorbed the electric discharge.
Wait. So first is a concert, then on that concert there just happens to be a rift forming, under which just happened to be a cave full of magical crystals, and then the bass player gets hit by lightning. What's the chance on that?
Everything that previously relied on magic within a 5-mile radius lit up and was charged for weeks.
Hardcore.
Very hardcore. A massive industry sprung up and developed the multitudes of ways we use power crystals, which ushered in an unprecedented era of prosperity for the sprawl, making our city-state the world power it is today.
Gotcha. But what does this have to do with me?
I am the preeminent expert in the advanced properties of power crystals, and my research suggests we have barely scratched the surface of what these puppies can do.
Okay, but again, what does this have to do with me?
Lil, I have found how to harness the crystal's power to alter the very fabric of time. May I present the Chronometer 3000?
Ooh.
And what I need to know from you is, do you know anyone who would be willing to go on what some might call an adventure?
Wait, what? Where am I? What just happened? I was just at the dig site. Now I'm back here somehow? Oh, quick pants check. No pee at least. Great.
Okay, sorry, I didn't want to click that option, whatever it was. I guess freak out, I think. I wanted to pick up the phone. Pick up the phone.
Good afternoon. This is Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn calling. Who may I ask am I speaking to?
Check this out. You were about to tell me you need a gate guard to come down to the dig site, right?
My word, you gate guards are intuitive. I hope they're paying you a more than fair wage.
They probably aren't, the way my dad complains about it. She hung up. Again.
Why, hello there. I've come to the Sprawl to participate in capitalism. After years on the road as a...
Let me stop you there. Your name is Grabby Blanchers, right? You're a traveling merchant or something?
No, you get Caleb. In this game, it's so far very simple. We'll see how the story progresses. We are Lil, the little girl here, filling in for her dad as a castle guardsman. So basically, people stop by. We have a couple tools to use on them if they're in any way suspicious, and then we just decide who gets granted entry and who doesn't.
Ah, I see my reputation precedes me. Kind of. The name is Garby Bunches.
This is so weird. I swear I already dealt with this guy. I can either do the same thing as I did last time, or maybe this is a chance to try something different.
I'm sorry. Are you talking to me?
That's what I'm trying to decide, Garbs.
Regardless, here's my vendor license issued by the Sprawl Board of Trade for confirmation.
He's right. Everything is in order. I need to get this guy processed and get my butt back to the dig site. I swear I've done this already. I remember pulling the lever.
Can you smell that?
I think then you said something about opportunity.
You got it. See you around.
I mean, I just have no reason to don't admit him this time.
I need to get back to the dig site to figure out what just happened.
We time traveled, darling. Also, I love the music. Okay, let's talk to B.
Oh, Lil from the phone call earlier, of course. Yes. But no, this is highly irregular. But then again, you'll have to do for the sake of time. Sake of time. Do you get it?
I already told you no. Oh, wait, I actually do.
My name is Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn, head of archaeological...
Logical research at the Royalty School for Smart People. You said I can call you Trixie. We've been through this before.
Not Trixie.
I'd prefer if you called me B.
And this is the site where power crystals were first discovered, and you used them to make a time machine. Then you baited me with promises of adventure and pretty much forced me to push the big shiny button on your silly little time machine, and now I'm pretty sure I'm just traveled back through time and I'm kind of freaking out here. Any questions?
Magic mushrooms?
Wait, why am I asking you questions? For any of this to be possible, it would require the use of my newly crafted device. May I present the Chronometer 3000? Wait, where did it go?
Do you mean this?
My invention! How did you get that?
You gave it to me. Well, not really, but you were gonna give it to me, I think. You were in the middle of explaining.
And you were seduced by the glowing red button.
Can you blame me?
Yes, but it is a good button. I'm just proud of myself that your particles weren't immediately dispersed to the furthest reaches of space and time. That risk becomes much lower once I configure it to your individual life source, which I will do now.
Awesome, thank you. Oh, red buttons are the most seductive, Pluvio.
At any rate, I think the castle gate is a perfect place to test my prototype, and I need a willing gate guard to use the device.
Oh, you have a willing gate guard.
And allow me to track their progress to make sure only the right people are permitted entry to the sprawl. Do you have any questions?
Right people?
Right people.
You mean only the people who agree that bacon belongs on burgers?
Individuals or groups that would improve the daily life of the inhabitants of the sprawl, rather than those who would see harm come to the community and castle.
Isn't that subjective?
Yes, well, I suppose it is, but recently the kingdom has seen a rise in rebellious factions, envious neighboring nations, not to mention the resentful Mages Guild since the Power Crystal has replaced most household magical applications. One wrong choice could trigger a domino effect that could lead to the fall of the sprawl.
So to recap, you're giving me, a 12-year-old who worked exactly 1 day at the castle gate, the power to rewind time? Why not just use it yourself?
I have been testing the device myself for months. In fact, I used it to repeat a month's worth of the same day and learn to play the oboe. Can I show you?
For the love of all that's holy, no.
Oh, well, perhaps another time. My calculations suggest that no changes I could make from my post at the Royal Academy would have nearly the impact on the sprawl that you gate guards do.
Has she considered the fall of the sprawl is too catchy for something you don't want to happen?
Academia, am I right? So I came to the conclusion that trying it out at the gate is a calculated risk worth taking.
Oh, what John wouldn't do for Time Machine.
I think I get the idea, Dr. B. I'm ready to go out in the world and use this device properly, and definitely not to win the lottery or to repeatedly watch people trip and fall over and over again.
There we go.
You'd want that?
I have a feeling you're not using your science experiments to their full potential.
Regardless, you'll find you can't use it whenever or wherever you want. It is now calibrated, so it will only allow you to fold space and time when you are inside the guard shed.
Ah, rats.
Furthermore, by default, the device will automatically allow you to travel back to the start of your guard shift, including your loadout.
Okay.
However, I've hacked it a bit so that you can jump back to a specific point in the turn. Hack is the key word, though. I have to leave now. There is more science to be done. I will summon you soon, and we will see what else you might be ready for. Thank you, Lil. The world thanks you.
No pressure.
You can do this. Just try not to break space and time. I'm not kidding.
No guarantees.
Maybe I should have mentioned I was only working the gate for 1 day. Oh well. It's getting pretty late. I should head home.
Oh, the Twisted Sisters Tavern. Legend has it that this neon sign was made by a company that makes custom neon signs. I love the blend of technology and eras here. You have a TV, neon sign, old jukebox. So funny. Remember this working when you were little. Pretty great collection of tunes. Your dad always says if you ever save enough money, you could chip in to get it fixed. I do have some gold bars. Is that enough? Only 50? You're kidding me. This isn't the nicest place in town, but there's also one fire going. And the goods tavern bask in bisexual neon lighting and sit by the fire in front of what's the jukebox. Loving the vibe. Alright, let's talk to Daddy.
Hey, there she is, my hard-working, angel-faced sweetest of the sweetest daughter of mine.
Bye, Half-Shadowlink. Thanks for coming by. Have a great rest of your day.
You didn't win your gambling, did you?
No, but it wasn't my fault. The other team was just too good. But I didn't lose all my money. We still have left what I didn't bet, so...
That'll be 15 gold for the ale.
And now we don't have any left. Hey, Lil, did you take any bribes or pickpocket anyone today?
I got this off an old mean type of guy. He had an assistant that he just kept walloping and walloping. I don't think he likes his work.
This is perfect! Arda, a round for everybody! I'll be right back after I call my guy. Thanks again, Lil.
Oh boy.
Wait, you'll never believe what happened. Right at the end of my shift, I got this phone call, okay? Asking me to come down to the dig site.
Did you remember to lock up the shed?
What? Yes.
And turn off the light?
Yes.
Yes, I did. Whatever, just listen.
You gotta make sure to turn off the light, Lil. They'll charge us for the overnight usage.
I remember to turn off the light. I think. Anyways, Dad, I met this professor at the dig site, and she had this time machine, and when I touched the time machine, I went back in time. Then she gave me the time machine to use when I work the guard shed for you, but it only works at the guard shed, so that was kind of a bummer. But it's super cool, and it only works for me.
That's great, sweetie. I'm glad you liked covering for me today. But you don't have to make up stories just so you can work another shift.
Wait, no, that's not what's happening.
Anytime you want to be just like Daddy and work down at the guard shed, all you need to do is ask.
Dad, you're not fully comprehending what I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, Arda, did you hear? Lil's making up cute stories so she can be more like her old man.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I have the power to manipulate time, and I demand to be taken seriously.
You go, girl.
Okay, I understand. I can see that you're serious. Seriously adorable. But honestly, Lil, you can cover for me anytime you like. You're probably doing a better job than me anyways.
This isn't how I expected it to go.
Oh boy.
Speaking of that, I better call my guy and make a bet on the next game. It's getting late. You better get upstairs to bed, Missy. Good night, Lil.
Good night, Dad. Maybe someday you'll believe me. Good luck with your gambling.
I don't need luck.
That's where they keep the good stuff. Honor will only open bottle for people she knows will pay their tab.
Whew, I'm pooped. That's enough adventure for one day. I'm ready to hit the sack.
Okay, on her way to the bar, Mrs. Abernathy accidentally walked into 2 more tutorials, causing her to be late to make a bet on the big Goblin Ball game. Her grandson's inheritance is safe. For now. Tiberius Aventatus gave his keynote speech at the Festival of Magical Freedoms and inspired most of the crowd. The divide between magical and non-magical beings grew a little more that night. He is indebted to Councilwoman Ash for her influence in facilitating his smooth admittance to this brawl. After Lisa's picked up her kids, she moved them safely out of view, but not earshot, and gave Kelly a piece of her mind. Polyphemus and Orlando Jr. learned a handful of new words that day, but some they already knew. Due to a cunning confiscation and denying the old coot, Grumpkin D. Dankworth was unable to make his sizable deposit of illegal blood gold to BS, Bank of the Sprawl. Unfortunately, it happened on the same day of an unprecedented volume of cash withdrawals. This caused the bank to run and close early. People panicked. They burned the bank to the ground! Mr. Dankworth refused to donate money to have it rebuilt. Whoops! Gary Bunches found a vacant plot of land in the alley behind the Twisted Sisters Tavern and set up his Emporium of Wonders. He went back down.
Good morning! You're listening to The Morning Crawl, the #1 morning show in the sprawl. I'm your host, Dodger, joined as always by my co-host, the Ham, who I will remind you is a live pig. Let's jump right in and get your morning started and muse over the news. Today in the headlines, it was just announced that the heir to the throne, Princess Desdemona, has come of age and will be taking a suitor. No, I don't think Desdemona wants a pig as a husband, the Ham. But then again, neither did my ex-wife. Hey-oh! With multiple suitors making their way into the city, expect backups and delays across all major routes this morning. Now let's get to the music. You're listening to The Morning Crawl here in the Sprawl with Dodger and the Ham.
I liked it better when it was Dodger and the Cluck, but I guess it was too hard to keep training that chicken.
An angsty band of tweens and tweens at heart. So this is a Nirvana poster. This is Beatles. Yes, this is Mom. Love the little unicorn. Also, I'd love to see Lil wear that. Oh, you don't see it. Give me a second. I'd love to see Lil wear this cap.
I think I should find my dad. Good thing I always sleep in my clothes and I'm ready to go.
What is this, an unpacking level? That's the official crest of the Sprawl and the royal family.
A note?
Dear Lil, please come down to the guard shed as soon as you can. Love, Dad.
Maybe he wants me to work a shift for him again. Or maybe he forgot to put on underwear and needs me to bring him a pair. Well, there's a 50-50 chance I'll get to use the Chronometer 3000 today. Here's hoping.
And finally, the aforementioned grading pending review will be transferable to a more viable calculation, which is, needless to say, a more economical contrivance for evaluation. Any questions?
Many questions.
Hey, Dad, I got your note. What's going on?
I have no idea.
Due to the Bank of the Sprawl being burned to the ground as a result of your actions, any guardsman who does not receive an above 2-star rating at the end of any given shift will lose their job.
Oh.
But I need my job for gambling.
I'll pretend I didn't just hear that.
But he was a blood gold dealer. Doesn't that account to anything?
You and I both know my dad has a tendency to half-ass his way through life. Tell me why he needs to whole-ass it all of a sudden and strive for anything above 2 stars.
Why, I'm glad you asked. I've been authorized to award above-average job performance with cash bonuses.
You mean if we get more 4-star results, we'll make more money?
You're as quick as your father. Before I go, here are the allotted crystals to power your tools. And with that, I'm off to tell all the other gate guards about these new rules. Well, all of them except Randy. He's been terminated.
Not Randy! That guy's a riot!
Which is exactly what his poor judgment led to. Wish me luck.
Ooh. Poor Randy.
Aw, jeez. Randy was just 3 payments away from paying off his new catapult.
Sounds like you need to start doing your job better.
More like you need to start doing my job better. Just like you wanted to.
No, that's not exactly what I meant. You don't just get to leave me here. Will you go bet on Goblin Ball games?
No Goblin Ball match today. I received a cryptic letter this morning saying they need me on palace duty, and they specifically referenced that you need to cover for me again.
Oh, B.
Looks like you're not the only one who wants you to work the gate today.
Flurry wants a new catapult. The old one isn't cutting it anymore. I'm not even asking.
Again, not what I meant.
It's not all bad news. I scored these off-brand discount crystals from my bookie Fredo as a gift for being his best client. But he mentioned that they might only work some of the time. But I like those odds.
Oh, Dad, you really need to talk to somebody about your gambling.
I love you too, Lil. And with that, I'm off. Remember, 2 stars or better or we're out on our asses.
No pressure.
That's my girl.
Alright, let's see. The Royal Writ. Back home, rather than repairing the dungeon which is falling apart, leading to the escape of serial arsonist, I'm having the jail cells painted instead. Give me a call when the fellow gets here. Okay, the man comes waiting on the painter. Expect the imminent arrival of 2 envoys vying for an alliance of the sprawl. Those 2 envoys, not 1, not 3, but 2. 4 is right out. Take this opportunity for cultural exchange and learn as much as you can. Really get them talking. Alright. 2 envoys. The Duchess of Scarborough's award-winning feline companion Sprankle shall be arriving in its miniature royal carriage this week. As always, treat any non-human visitor, goblin, gnome, orc, etc. with extra scrutiny. Remember, if you see something, say something. By royal decree. Alright. Okay, so now we can also add crystals. Give me one on the true move spray. On the coloring for sure. Alright, let's see how this goes.
Hello, ma'am. The name is Seamus McGoblin. I've been requested to do some work in the sprawl. Just have my supplies here with me, nothing else to declare.
You have paint with you. Are you like an artist?
Me? An artist? No, ma'am. I have a real job. I'm a painter. I paint things like walls and doors. An artist? Oh, you're giving me a laugh.
You may laugh, but I'm sure that you're an artist at heart.
I'll have to tell Mrs. McGoblin that. She'll never believe she's been married to an artist all these years.
Let's talk again and then we'll...
If I'm being honest, I'm not sure what I'm being asked to paint. A note was left at my shop late last night. You can have a look if you like.
I've got some work for you to do. Come to the sprawl at 2:30. There are 2 ways to paint your stuff. One legit, the other in cuffs. The little girl will guide your way so that you can earn your portion of official sprawl currency.
Mysterious letters are way more common these days, and I have a feeling I'm the little girl they're talking about.
I didn't want to say, but you are indeed a little girl.
For my age, I'm not.
How old are you?
I'm 12.
You still seem pretty little.
Alright, let's call Malcolm.
Well, it's about time he showed up. Send him to my office toot sweet and I'll set him to work. No more doom and gloom down here in my office. Now it'll just be doom. What's that? Yes, I insist the horse get into the water. This is water polo after all.
Oh boy.
Many thanks. Say, before I go, do you have a favorite color?
I like red, I guess.
Oh, should I...
Then I shall paint, whatever it is I'm painting, red, in your honor.
Ooh, the dungeon's red? I only thought of that after I picked it. Maybe I should have picked green or blue, like something more calming. I feel like this is going to fuck things up.
Thank you again.
Let him do his job. What do you want, a parade? Painted red? So that sounds kind of ominous. I feel like this is going to cause a riot. Yeah, exactly. I have 3 actions, then it tells me what I did. So I interrogated him twice and then called Malcolm. Exactly.
Hear ye, hear ye. I have come to announce to the princess a proposal of marriage from my lord and master, Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of Petrard. Prince Phineas, son of King Phineas and Queen Buttermilk, who was daughter of King Fangil, son of Queen Amelia, daughter of King Rupert, son of Queen Talia, daughter of King Salvatore, son of Queen Anne, who was daughter of King son of Queen, who was daughter of son of Queen.
Thank you. Wow. Okay, I think I got it.
Prince Phineas himself will arrive in the sprawl after a ceremonial visit to the royal sulphur mines of Petrard. The prince will be christening the newest of our sulphuric refineries by smashing a bottle of Petrardian fizzy over the front door.
I guess you weren't important enough to go to the big party, huh?
As a matter of fact, the prince assured me it was much more important that I travel all the way here to announce his eventual arrival.
And you bought that?
I did, until just this moment. An alliance between the great kingdom of Petrard and the Sprawl would benefit both sides mightily. Imagine the petrol and gunpowder our sulfur mines produce, combined with the technological advancements that your power crystals provide, would create a union that would make our two kingdoms the envy of the world.
Sounds dangerous.
Has Princess Desdemona ever even met Prince Flinflon?
Phineas, Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of Petrard, son of King Phineas and Queen Buttermilk.
Please, stop!
Okay, question, should I use? I mean, honestly, I want to deny him.
And now, in celebration of the beginning of this new chapter of prosperity between the kingdoms of Petrard and the Sprawl, I shall play you an original composition of my own on the Petrardian greeting bugle. If music be the food of love, then you know what to do, and a two, and a three.
You are really very bad at that.
You simply don't appreciate the nuance of the Petrardian greeting bugle.
Okay, honestly, no.
But I was assured entry so I could announce the eventual arrival of Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of Petrard and future husband to Princess Desdemona. Ugh, fine, I will go. But there is a representative of the Marvog Empire behind me, seeking to make a similar offer for the hand of the princess. If you won't let me in, you must not let in the Marvog delegate either. It's only fair.
I decide who gets in, not you. Oops. A hierarchy. Alright. And he's an ass, and that prince sounds like an idiot.
Hear ye, hear ye. I have come to announce
Yeah, we've been all through
Prince
this.
Phineas, who was daughter of son of Queen.
Thank you. Bye.
Alright, who was the diplomat again? Let's call Ash.
Oh, they're starting to arrive. How wonderful. This is the representative of Prince Phineas Pomp, son of King Phineas and Queen...
Buttermilk.
None for me, thanks. Anyway, let them in. But for the love of... Don't let them in with that bugle. Not until I've gotten over this dreadful hangover, at least.
Can I see that trumpet or whatever that you've got there?
That is my official Petrardian greeting bugle. It is my pride and joy, and worth quite a pretty penny.
I think for the safety of our citizens, I better take that.
Oh, if you must, but please be very careful with my pride and joy.
Alright. I guess I'll have to admit him. Pumps ass.
Onward to announce the eventual arrival of Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of Petrard and future husband to Princess Desdemona. Incidentally, I believe there is a representative of the Marvog Empire behind me, seeking to make a similar offer for the hand of the princess. If you refuse her entry, I will give you much gold tonight. I will meet you at the tavern after your shift. Remember, do not let in the Marvog delegate.
At least I have his bugle now? Yeah. Oh, we'll see about that. What's the Marvog? At least the high-ranking was syndicate and took his bugle away. He was terrible, so that's basically public service. Good job. Alright, now we got a 4-star rating. I have to keep our job.
Good afternoon, child. I would like to enter this bustling metropolis with the desire to purchase a hat. I have lost my previous hat and I require a replacement.
Why come all this way to buy a hat? Surely they have hats where you're from.
They do, yes. But they do not match the standards of my previous hat. I was known well as one who adorned a hat of the highest caliber. I cannot go back.
Maybe you haven't looked hard enough?
I promise, child, I have searched high and low for the perfect hat. This sprawl is my last hope.
This old hat of yours must have been something special.
Oh, it was. It was the most fantastic hat you had ever seen. That is how I acquired my name. Signor Capello Fantastico.
What does that mean?
Mr. Fantastic Hat.
I was wondering what the initial CF would be before.
That's the worst name I've ever heard.
It doesn't make sense without the hat. Your persistent inquisition has driven me to confess. The hat, she was too much. Too fantastic for one man to wear. I couldn't handle the pressure of adorning such a prestigious piece of headwear. I did not lose that fantastic hat. I threw it away. But what should have been my salvation was the greatest mistake of my life. And now, I must find a new hat of equal, if not greater worth than my previous hat.
Honestly, I trust him.
I can only imagine the weight that comes with wearing such a fantastic hat.
Heavy is the head, as they say.
I hope you find your hat, Mr. Fantastico.
Thank you, child. The next time you see me, you will say to yourself, "Wow, has that guy got a fantastic new hat?"
I have no doubt in my mind.
Your interrogation led to him bearing his soul to you, and you gave the man a second chance to find the headdress of his dream.
I come with a message for Princess Desdemona of the Sprawl, from Praetor Kargan of the Marvog Empire.
Yo!
The Praetor bid me say directly to the princess, Egtag Maya Kora una Guahatag. Grant me access to deliver this message personally, and I shall recite the Praetor's words to the princess with honor. Hail, Praetor Gargan! Kapla! I killed 19 other mighty adversaries for the honor of delivering this message to your princess.
Oh.
I have brought you the head of the mightiest of these for you to inspect, as is our custom.
If I doubt, am I gonna watch that?
No, please. You keep it.
But then how will you know I am worthy of delivering the words of the Praetor to your princess?
You know what? I'll take your word for it.
Curious. Very well. The Praetor is attending the ballet tonight. Upon its completion, Praetor Kargan will make for the sprawl.
Oh, so the Praetor's coming here later tonight?
Not likely. In Marvog, the ballet can last days, weeks even. It continues until only one dancer survives.
What is this?
Ballet is one of the finest blood sports in the Marvog Empire, and the bodies of fallen ballerinas are stacked high in the main square, as is our custom.
As is our custom.
Oh dear God. Is there a prize for, winning the ballet?
Indeed there is. The winner is put directly into the line of succession to rule. Praetor Gargan was one of the finest ballerinas I have ever witnessed.
So finally will bring some culture into this play. Dude!
Slaughtered dozens of other would-be ballerinas with a grace and beauty that brought a tear to my eye.
Let's call Ash.
The mighty empire of Marvog has sent an envoy from the Praetor. This is unfolding even more splendidly than I imagined. And what an envoy. All that leather. I'm sorry, what did you say?
Hello.
I literally have not said a word.
Oh, well, woo. Please show her in and don't interfere. Leave her just the way she is.
You got it.
You have honor, little one, and shall always be a friend of the Marvog. And now, to fulfill my mission to speak the Praetor's words to the princess. Kapla!
You admit an extremely well-armed visiting dignitary is smart. Okay, so I guess metal detector and get her. I mean, we still have 3 stars, so I guess take the weapons away and then admit her. Muslim mommy.
Whoa there, Lucy. Hello and salutations to you, most honorable guardian of the free peoples of the Sprawl. I am the envoy of the gallant Sir Beverly, a knight of some minor renown, which is also me. I have received a very special invitation from Her Majesty Princess Desdemona, as she turns her royal eye to finding a suitor. If there's nothing else, I will be off to my happily ever after. When word reached me that Princess Desdemona was going to be entertaining potential suitors, I knew my days of jousting and dragon slaying were behind me.
Uh-huh.
I saddled up my faithful steed Lucy and rode hard across the realm. For thrice 3 days we rode, stopping only to aid those in distress and relieve ourselves. Now, we are here to exclaim our dearest devotion to the beautiful princess, the fairest flower in a whole field of fair flowers.
Dolphin, not only a dolphin with a rainbow and 2 stars.
You really don't look like the dragon slaying type.
Looks can be deceiving. By my eyes, you don't look like the castle guarding type.
I'm not. This is my dad's job. I'm filling in. You're proving my point. What's with the horse?
My noble steed, Lucy?
I don't know how to say this, but that horse is 2 people in a costume. Oh, turns out I do know how to say it.
We told you this wouldn't work. Can we get our $10 now?
Oh yeah, third action. I mean, we could call strike and get them arrested. Or you could just deny them. Or interrogate them again. You know what? Let's interrogate one more.
Have you ever met Princess Desdemona?
Alack a day, I have not. 'Tis but a glimpse of her I have yet beheld, but that image has drawn me here like a moth to a forest fire.
And the good would come back to see 2 suits and a suit. Welcome back.
And though it is true I have never known the caress of a lover, the thought of it fills my loins to bursting.
TMI, dude! I don't want to hear about your loins. God, keep it in your tunic.
Duly noted.
Okay, guys. Admit or deny. I mean, he's a fake knight, but he seems like a nice guy. Yeah, also she's 12. I mean, the thing is, if we... impersonating a role like that seems illegal. False from home, not let him in. I mean, the thing is, if I let him in as another potential suitor for the princess, it, you know, how the story could play out like that, that she actually falls for him and turns down the 2 royal, you know, suitors. And that could negatively affect, you know, diplomacy and stuff. Oh, kill me. I'm an old romantic.
You won't regret this, my new, dare I say it, best friend? A newly made best friend and a chance for true love. Could this day get any better? I think not. Adieu, adieu. Parting makes me really sad, and so I will say adieu this one more time. Adieu! On, Lucy!
Shut up, Beverly.
Ooh! Look, the gift thrower's in the mouth and discovered was 2 idiots in a costume. And you still let them in? Why do you even bother writing the writ? You know what? I'm gonna stick with that.
Hey kid, are you Lil?
Yep.
Show a bit of respect. If you see her, tell her I got a mysterious letter for her.
Mysterious, you say? Fine, you've got me. Who's it from?
I'm not authorized to know.
I wouldn't have let the Trojanus... Look, he's just a guy in love with the princess. There's nothing malevolent about him. He has no ill intent. Yes, he pretended to be a knight, but he's not dangerous. He's just a fool in love.
That is mysterious. Does this mysterious letter have anything to do with the one my dad Hamish got this morning?
Your dad is Hamish? What a good guy. Did you hear about Randy, though?
Yep.
Only 3 payments away on that catapult.
Yeah, it's a real shame. Anyways, just take the note. I gotta get back to work. See you around, kid.
Oh. Little girl stands at the gate, making choices I couldn't wait. You've got a taste of madness and wish to circumvent great sadness. Come and meet me after dark. Together we make our stamp on the world. Dungeon 7, Room 4, Boulevard Delore. Okay.
Nothing weird or creepy about that.
Malcolm wants to meet up, alright.
Where's that music coming from? What is happening?
Good afternoon, I've traveled from afar. A simple girl who wished upon a star. Inside this castle lies my fate. Perhaps I'll even get a date. To my old life I sing au revoir.
And you are?
Not interested. You're covered in blood, bitch.
It's Lil, and you need a good reason to be let in, but so far I'm not optimistic. Do you have any ID or anything?
I assure you that my heart is true. Must this be a whole to-do? Inside these walls my destiny awaits.
It just feels like if you weren't singing, we could move the plot along faster.
Okay, you know what? Give me the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, bitch.
I lie awake at night worried that my parents are right. I should have become a lawyer or a doctor, and I'll never make it in theater. Also, I've got a rap sheet as long as my arm, and I'm wanted in 7 counties. So there's that.
Why, that was so strange. I seem to have blacked out for a moment. No matter. I see now that you aren't my friend. My time here is about to end. You haven't seen the last of me.
You're the worst.
Despite the songbird's sweet serenade, you correctly identified a homicidal maniac and turned her away. With the right tool, there may have been more to find. Okay? Thanks for the like, Baby Goblin. Welcome in. And we have to keep our job. Okay, remember 3 stars represent a good score in Lil Guardsman. The 4-star results are applied on superb deduction, a perfect loadout, a bit of luck, or some combination of all 3 things. The results skin like this one will guide you towards a 3-star result, but the 4-star is up to you. Yeah, we had to rewind on him. He was superb as well. He was good at least. I stand by my decision on that one, okay? I stand by it. And honestly, that is a no-brainer. I knew I would deny her the second I saw her dress. She's covered in blood! I don't have to ask her a million questions. She's covered in blood! That shit wasn't strawberry jam. Idea for prisoners only have 1 arm. Every castle needs a creepy dungeon, right? Having not seen a bathroom, you become horrified at the realization of what this bucket is for. Maybe that's the extra information you had to uncover. I mean, yeah, probably, but honestly, that was a no-brainer. Like, seriously, it's a no-brainer.
Is this the right place?
Honestly, I don't think it is. It says room 4 here, but up here it says 7, so...
It is. I mean, enter if you dare. Oh, you dared. Hello. Welcome to my lair of chaos.
It looks like a bedroom.
It is his damn bedroom.
It can be two things. I'm a minimalist.
So, this is the little guardsman we've been talking about. Wait, you are, right?
I can't imagine why I wouldn't be.
Good news, little girl. You're going to be working the gate for the foreseeable future.
What? That's not good news. Why me? I hardly have a grasp on what I'm doing, and I'm barely tall enough to see over the desk.
I see. Then you're free to go.
Keep it together, Mal. Listen, little girl, we have eyes and ears all over the city, but the gates have always been a blind spot for me.
I was about to say that the hang in there poster. Classic.
The point is, the safety and security of the sprawl must be preserved and protected, and you might be positioned to help maintain the balance. Do you understand our meaning?
You want me to do favors for you. Use my position at the gate to let in the people that you want in, deny who you don't. Am I on the right track?
You're at the station.
What if I refuse? You can't make me do anything I don't want to do. I'm 12 years old.
Damn it, you've got us there. But how about we leave it up to chance? Guess which hand is holding the colored ball, and we'll forget about the whole thing. But if you guess it correctly, you agree to do our bidding no matter how nefarious or unreasonable. Sound like a deal?
Do I even have a choice?
Yes. You choose which hand.
Not the brightest one, is she?
Ah, I'm sorry. That was the wrong choice. What you should have chosen was my foot.
Asshole.
But you said it would be in your hand.
And what is the foot if not the hand of the leg? You lost fair and square.
But...
Oh, and don't worry about your father. We're each quite capable at finding ways to keep him busy, making sure you have to cover for him.
But...
That concludes this briefing. We suggest you go back home, rest, and wake up tomorrow prepared to go to your new mundane job, which you will work at for the foreseeable future.
It's called being an adult.
Keep an eye out for our directives in your daily guardsman writ. I trust you won't disappoint us.
Goodbye.
Interesting lighting.
Why did you turn off the light? She obviously knows we're still here.
She wouldn't have known that if you didn't start talking.
I should have brought another drink.
Alright. They pretend they're not here anymore. Very mature.
Boy, what a day. Hey, Arda, pour me a cold one, will ya?
Make that 2, Arda. Hey, wait a minute. You're too young to be drinking cold ones. Make hers a milk, please, Art.
Can it at least be cold?
That depends. How did work go today?
Did better than a 2-star rating, I can tell you that. How was... What were you doing again?
The bidding of the 3 royal advisors.
Do you think it's normal that the big names and faces of this city are using us for their own personal and political gain?
After today, I don't know what's normal anymore.
There's someone waiting for you in the back alley. Garcy Blinkers, Gerby Bonbons. Anyways, it's just through that door over there.
Oh, look.
Hey, we have extra of the daily special today. Eggs and oil and lemon. Do you and your dad want to take it?
No, we're not gonna take it.
That's a great hat, dude.
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat. My journey, it continues.
I think it's fantastic. Can I tell you
This
now?
hat.
Okay, no. You can go fuck yourself.
Lil, you came. Welcome to Garby Bunches Emporium of Wonder. You're my very first customer. I was actually inspired by watching you alternately help and hinder folks at the gate yesterday. And I thought, Garby, there must be an industry of enterprising individuals supporting the guards. And when I looked around, there wasn't. So I met a mage who's got a magic crystal hookup, and now I'm selling Guardsman tool power-ups.
Ooh.
If you've got the cash, I can sell you extra power crystals. Both the good kind and the cheap roll the dice and see what happens kind, as well as power-ups for all of your tools. It's pricey, but the more crystals you can load into those bad boys, the better. Finally, if you need cash, you can sell me anything you might have taken off of unsuspecting suckers. Here, take a look.
Let me sell these. Ooh, the stuff is pricey. Let's buy 2 regular crystals. That cannot be safe. Lil would fall into the sewers if she could walk that part of the screen. The smell coming out of that dumpster, indescribable.
Back for more? Feast your eyes.
I guess this is just starting shopping experience. Okay, thanks guys. Whatever.
Aha! There she is, the brilliant little half-pint running the desk. I trust you refused entry to the envoy from the Marvog Empire like we talked about? If you did, I have the gold I promised you right here.
Yep, I sure did. Kick their ass back to Marvog.
Incredible bravery in the face of a brutal murderer.
Oh, you know, all in a day's work. What kind of gold are we talking about here?
I have here 20 pieces of gold. Fair is fair. Take them. They are yours, and with many thanks from Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of Petrard, son of King Phineas.
Just the gold.
Oh, yeah.
And no, I do not feel bad about that. I'm surprised. I'm positively surprised the game let me do that. Just lie to them and take the gold anyway.
That Malcolm is a madman, but at least he pays well. And with you working the guard shed, I'm pulling in 2 salaries. Your milk is on me.
think I've done everything I need to do, but are you sure you're ready to hit the hay? Quiet, you.
I don't know. Anything else? We've talked to everyone. We bought stuff. I mean, yes, we have some more money now and could buy another crystal, but honestly, I feel good about having 2. And there was no place else to go, so yeah. Scammed an envoy. Good day. Seamus McGoblin did a commendable job painting the dungeon walls. Although humble, he really is quite skilled. He never let a drop hit the floor, and they did all the edges without using tape. Really high quality work. He brought a much needed breath of life into the room where some people wait for execution. Seamus went home with his hard-earned paycheck in one hand and a bouquet of flowers for his wife in the other. He put his 6 goblin children to bed, swept his wife off of her feet, and took her to their room. Their 7th child, Becky McGoblin, is due sometime in the spring. Without his beagle, the Petrolian envoy managed to make a favorable impression on the princess, the advisors, and the rest of the court. He lost them, though, when he tried to make bugle sounds with his mouth. That night, lying in his bed in the chambers provided for visiting dignitaries, he felt smug that he had managed to successfully slow down the competition by bribing a guardsman. He thought to himself, maybe I missed my calling as a spy, but quickly rethought it as he considered the life expectancy of a Petrolian intelligence agent. Signor Capella Fantastico entered the sprawl and began his quest for the perfect hat. He ventured to every store that sold headgear in the sprawl. Henry's hat, Linda's lids, Homer's haberdashery, the Chapeau shack, Mind Your Millinery, hats, all caps, and even Yiddles. Yiddles Yarmor Gjord. None of them had the type that he was searching for. But rest assured, Signor Capella Fantastico would not relent until the top of his head was restored to its former glory. After laying prey to Arkagan's message to the princess, the Maverick envoy walked past the National Ballet of the Sprawl's repertory campaign rehearsing in the park. Ooh, seeing that the ballerinas of the Sprawl were doing things completely wrong, the Maverick envoy decided to join and teach them a thing or two. Now the Sprawl's ballerinas are experts in first precision and first-degree murder. Since the envoy was distracted, the praetor never got word of the princess receiving their message, but don't worry, they will show up anyway. Beverly, intoxicated by the alluring hope of the possibility of love, went straight to the castle to meet the princess. Unfortunately, the gate guards there aren't as easily swayed as you are, and they proceeded to bully Beverly ruthlessly until he left on his own accord. Oh no! While the guards were distracted, the disgruntled chambermaid has carried a full set of fine silver from the pack. Chloe was egged up by the patrol outside of the city limits after having set fire to her hen house with a blowtorch, which spread to a number of surrounding houses, costing the treasurer and reducing the city's food supply. What the fuck? Okay, I have to remember I should maybe call my boss sometime for like the super shady people.
It's news in the morning with me, your news anchor, Manuel Mentiroso. Breaking news. The chosen suitors for our beloved and newly available Princess Desdemona will be arriving today in the Sprawl. Be on the lookout for royal carriages, entourages, and attitudes. Breaking news. The Duchess of Scarborough's prized pet cat, Sprankles, has passed away at the age of 43. A representative from the Small Rodent and Budgie Coalition shared their condolences, then immediately scampered around without reserve. Breaking news. The Sprawl will be host to a Goblin Ball match today between our Sprawl Brawlers and the opposing Kaladar Lightning at the Goblin Ball Arena. Breaking news. That was my last piece of breaking news. Keep tuning in for all your Sprawl news updates. We now return to our regularly scheduled radio silence.
look, another note.
Lil, I'm off running an errand for Lieutenant Striker today. Apparently she needs me to time how long it takes to run around the entire circumference of the sprawl. Really shouldn't have competed in that hot dog eating contest last night. Do me a favor and go down to the Goblin Ball Arena and place a bet of 30 gold for me after work. There's an extra 5 just for you.
You didn't tell me which team to bet on, but my chances can't be any worse than his usually are.
Ooh, but I have the time traveling chances. The Royal Writ. Expect the arrival of Crown Prince Phineas of Petrod and Praetor Kagan of the Mauric Empire. Don't let your guard down, but do not delay them unnecessarily. Ash. Today is the Goblin Brawl Tri-Goblin Cup semi-final between our beloved Sprawl Brawlers and the Caladar Lightning. The bastards. There has been a BS report back of the Sprawl regarding a number of unusual transactions involving sports betting. A reminder to the guard force, city officials are forbidden to participate in grey market sports betting. The guards are hearing talk of increased smuggling. Be vigilant, watch out for anything that could have a secret compartment. Trust no one, deploy the true spray if necessary. Oh, the
yes,
prince.
It is I, little one, heir to the throne of Petrard, here before you in the flesh. Please, no need to bow or genuflect. No need to avert your eyes, no. For though I am a crowned prince of the realm, I am a humble man, one of the people, no better even than you, tiny gatekeeper.
Is he handsome?
Well...
Is he charming? They say that he's charming.
He has charm for a prince, I guess.
Yes.
Well, less tiny than I am. I have to think about my rating, Pluvio. Honestly, I want to deny him.
A wide range.
Oh, never mind. I will see for myself. Send the prince in at once, and for goodness sake, don't talk to him. We wouldn't want you to put him off.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I'm sorry.
And with that, it is off to face the princess and destiny. Before I go, can you spot me a $5? I'm afraid I left my wallet in my other pants. Is it that you don't have the money, or that you don't want to lend it to me? Not terribly surprising, a lower-class working type. Besides, look at this dump. I'm amazed you even have enough power to keep the lights on. Never mind, I'll find someone a bit more well-heeled to help me.
Your ass. You admitted the Crown Prince of Petrard, but you didn't spot him $5, which is your right. Yeah, it's my right. You know what? It is. It is my fucking right. It's my fucking right. Asshole.
Good day. I traveled up here with the convoy what was bringing Prince Phineas to the Sprawl. I'm not staying long. Just need a place for tonight before I head back to Petrard. I was hired to come along with the convoy in case anything broke down on the way, in case repairs were needed on any of the equipment or transport. The prince doesn't exactly travel light. 3 carriages of wardrobe changes alone. To be honest, I don't get to the sprawl often. Too many mages around these parts for my liking.
Hmm.
3 whole carriages of clothes. Who does this prince think he is? Cher?
Don't ask me. I've literally only got this one set of clothes. You'll never see me wearing anything else.
Well, that feels like it's swinging too far in the other direction.
If I could have afforded to stay home, I would have. But they made me an offer I couldn't refuse, so to speak.
Was it a threat? A horse's head in your bed?
Nope, just a big heaping pile of money. The king and queen are desperate for the prince to secure the hand of Princess Desdemona. The future prosperity of Petrard depends on it. To be frank, the whole kingdom is flat broke. This is their only chance to marry rich.
Yeah, I was just thinking, I didn't say it, but it was like, he's a prince asking me for $5? The fuck? He's supposed to be, princes are supposed to be rich. One set of clothes is sufficient. Okay, now that's going to get $5 later in taxes or something anyway. Right. One set of clothes is sufficient, you can just clean it at the same time you take your semi-yearly shower. Truth.
You sold out, man.
Ain't that the truth? If you happen to have anything that's broken down and needs a good once-over, just set me to it. I'm capable of working more magic with these 2 hands than the whole bloody guild of mages, I'll tell you that for free.
As a matter of fact, the jukebox at the Twisted Sisters Tavern has been on the fritz for ages now.
Oddly enough, fixing fritzy jukeboxes is my specialty. I'll go there straight away and you'll be boogieing before you can sing a chorus of Hey Nani Nani.
I don't understand what any of that meant, but great.
Awesome. You're admitted. Okay, so it does definitely pay off to use all 3 of my actions.
I thank you for this respite for the evening. I'm certainly glad I don't have to head all the way back to Petrard tonight. By the way, do you know of a good inn nearby?
No better place than the Twisted Sisters Tavern. Not a classic beauty, but she'll get you where you need to go.
My kind of establishment. I'll see you there.
There are a lot of things falling apart in this brawl, and your pleasant report may lead to him fixing a thing or two for you. Why isn't that perfect? Excuse me?
Sprankles!
A small group of black-clad folk approached the shed, weeping and moaning.
Oh, boo-hoo-hoo.
Oh, Sprankles.
Damn, I don't remember the news. What was the cat called?
Weep, weep, weep.
Okay, that sounds fake.
We are returning from the funeral services for Sprankles. Oh, no! The service was held in the Duchy of Scarborough, but the, remains are being interred at St. Euphigenia's Pet Cemetery here in the Sprawl.
Sprankles loved visiting her friends at St. Euphigenia's.
Why is Sprankles?
Oh, no!
Why is you-know-who being laid to rest here?
We do not have a pet cemetery suitable for such an entry in the Duchy of Scarborough.
What exactly is a duchy?
It is a parcel of land under the purview of a duke or duchess. Scarborough is the duchy controlled by Her Grace, the Duchess of Scarborough.
Present?
and it is a far nicer duchy than some. For instance, the Duchy of Caladar.
Oh, Caladar! What a dump!
Okay, I don't trust these. You know what? I already know what I want to do.
What's this then?
That's dust.
Of course it is. There's a corpse in there after all.
No, pixie dust. It's an illegal narcotic used by layabouts and no-goodniks. What on earth is it doing inside Sprankles?
I confess, I've been holding this inside for too long. I was approached by a weird guy who tricked me into smuggling illegal pixie dust into the sprawl for him. He was holding the ball in his foot. Who does that?
Malcolm?
I plead guilty, Your Honor, on the grounds of I did it.
I'm not a judge, you know.
Oh.
But I'll leave it to the courts to deal with this. The rest of you, pack up your dead cat and be on your way.
Okay, that was automatic now. Interesting.
All right, have fun burying your cat.
Yeah, fun with that.
We shall.
Sprankles will be so happy at St. Euphogenias. I just know it. Thank you, my dear. Sprankles thanks you.
Oh, good. And that's how you X-ray your way to success.
You did this thing. You fought a drug smuggler bringing narcotics-grade pixie dust into a sprawl inside the caskets of a dead cat. What a weird day. Good job. Why is it only 3 stars and not 4?
Phew, I made it. Listen, I gotta get in there. The whole team came through a while ago and the game is about to start. We all good?
And you are...
You're kidding, right? Come on, I'm Saruna Goodfoot, the Star Troll Goblin Ball player for the Caladar Lightning. I don't have time for games right now. I gotta get to the stadium and win us a game. Come on, the big Goblin Ball game starts in 30 minutes. My stupid personal driver had to take a detour to get here. What more do you want me to say?
If I were you, I'd fire my personal driver and hire a plucky, red-headed gate guard to drive you around.
You know how to drive a carriage?
No, but I'm a fast learner. This is only my 3rd day on the job.
Let me call Ash.
Oh, yes, Saruna. I heard she was running late for the game. Something about an unfortunate detour at the last minute. Such a shame. Because if a team doesn't win today, then I won't have to owe the mayor of Caladar 5 barrels of fine sprawly and mulled wine. Do me a favor. Keep her busy until the game is over, will you?
Can we move this along? I'm the starting thrower and the team needs me to wipe the floor with those pathetic sprawl brawlers. They're such a horrible team. I bet we could win even without my lucky second sweatband.
What lucky second sweatband?
This lucky second sweatband.
Oops, I have to confiscate that.
Hey, you can't take that. I needed to win the big game today.
I have to take it. It's evidence.
Evidence? What are you talking about?
Evidence that you don't need some lousy sweatband to win a game. You just need to believe in yourself.
Lil?
Huh. I never thought about it like that before.
Ooh, we got this weapon belonging to a star thrower of the Calendar Lightning, Serena Goodfoot. This will fetch a high price with a particular type of buyer. I mean, honestly, I have no reason to deny her. Or does keep her busy mean?
Thanks. Now to wipe the floor with those lousy sprawl brawlers. When you hear the crowd cheer my name, you'll know it's for me.
Well, duh.
You admitted the star player of the Calendar Lightning. Okay, at least 3 stars, but without a lucky second sweatband, it's anyone's game. At least I made the right call. Good to know.
Greetings! I am Praetor Kargan of the Marvog Empire. I believe you met my envoy, the angry warrior with the head in the bag.
You're a fucking imposter. I'm gonna call the cops on you.
She would have come by this gate to announce my arrival. I demand you let me pass immediately. Quapla. Why do you pester me with questions? I am a very important royal figure and I must enter your city to meet your princess and marry her. Now let me be gone, child. Quack black.
Just a few more routine procedures. You understand.
Please hurry. I do not like to be kept waiting.
Truth serum time. Who are you really?
I must resist the urge to need to focus. I am Praetor Kargan of the Marvog Empire. And not some copycat looking to get into the city and use Praetor's likeness to score free hotel rooms. Phew, I did it. Now let me through, child. Quad block.
Let me call Striker.
If she says she's Praetor Kargan, then she's Praetor Kargan. I wouldn't argue with a Marvog unless you want to be on the unpleasant side of a sword, which when they use it, is any side.
Hey! I wanted you to arrest. She's a fucking imposter. How stupid is that?
But I am the prattler.
You're fucking not.
What on earth are you doing? Since when are you exercising independent thought? I don't care what your opinion of them is. If they're the real Praetor Kargan, then let them through at once. Is that clear?
Well, they're not. They're an imposter. They even said so.
You've made a powerful enemy today, little girl. You'll soon feel the wrath of an entire empire. Quaplort and goodbye.
You saw through the old fake Praetor routine from a mile away. Who does she think you are? Someone who can't see through the old fake Praetor route? Pfft, amateur. Okay, but we're still expecting the real one. There she is!
Little warrior, I am weary after a long journey, and I am not used to being made to wait in a lineup. Let me pass on my way. I must rest before I meet your princess in order to win her hand and bring honor to my people.
This seems more legit. This may seem like a strange request, but would you mind saying your famous battle cry for me?
You mean Kapla?
That's the one.
I would hope that my stunning war cry is sufficient to being granted entry immediately.
Should I mean, honestly, she's the real deal. Should I just accept her immediately and not call anyone? You know what? I'm gonna do it. Oh, the weapons again. I bet the weapons again.
And thus I truly begin my quest to marry Princess Desdemona and bring a generation of prosperity to the Marvog Empire. You, little warrior, will have a footnote in history for this encounter. For victory, for Marvog, Kapla!
No, perfect! After the toss-up was very clear, this visiting dignitary was on the level. Exemplary job granting them immediate entry. No one could accuse you of unnecessarily delaying anyone. There we go. Due to your good job performance, 3.5, you are paid 20 gold for this shift. Oh yeah! Okay, 3 stars on the prince. You didn't spend $5. So does it mean we would have gotten 4 stars if we gave him $5? Three on him, 3 on her. Interesting that you couldn't get 4 on her. Also no possibility for 4 on her. And a 4-star here. Alright, continue. Alright, let's make a bet at the tavern. Or should we even? I mean, we're not supposed to, it's illegal. Oh, hey! We know you.
I did it. I quit my job as lackey to that awful man. And when I mentioned it to someone at the bus stop, they gave me a sock. And I have no idea why.
You're free, Dobby! You're free!
Just one sock, not even the pair. What am I supposed to do with one sock? Oh, I made a terrible mistake.
You mean it's illegal? You mean can excuse child labor, but not child gambling? I mean, honestly, technically, for me, it's not illegal because I'm not an official guardsman. I'm just filling in. I'm just a replacement. Give Goblin Boy a sock.
If it isn't my little gate guard friend. Of all the taverns and all the towns and all the world.
Yeah. Hello again, Mr. Dwarf.
This jukebox doesn't work.
Yeah, it's been broken for ages.
Looks like the cables have been chewed right through.
Must have been the rats.
Yuck. Rats?
She ain't a classic beauty.
You can say that again. Anyway, I can fix that for you.
That would be wonderful.
For a price.
Crap. Okay, how much are we talking about here?
15 gold should do it.
All right, it's a deal.
Beauty. See, that's the wonderful thing about knowing how to fix things. Never goes out of style. Not like those bloody mages.
How long is this gonna take?
Listen, lady. Patience is a virtue. There you go. That should give the old girl a few more years.
Thanks, Mr. Dwarf.
Don't mention it. Now, leave me to enjoy my ale.
Thanks again for getting the jukebox working.
Alright, no... Wasn't I supposed to place a bet here?
Now that's better.
Oh. Oh damn. Broke the game. Yeah, it's not reacting anymore. Well. For some reason. It's frozen. You're not seeing it, but it is. Sorry, we will be on a break for a second. Music works, but the game broke. It's a law of equivalent exchange, I guess. I mean, let's see what that save does. Okay, it's saved us at the end of the day. Do you have to go back to the tavern and fix the jukebox? Or is that done? 25%? Yeah, it's a rather short game. Okay, no, that's not fixed already. Let's fix it again. But then... This time we're not gonna play the music, but I guess it's just a soundtrack. Oh, that's just a soundtrack of the game.
My little gate guard friend.
Yeah.
This jukebox.
Yeah.
We've been through that. That's not a classic beauty.
Anyway.
That would be one.
For
crap. All right.
Beauty.
How long is this gonna?
List. There you go. That should go.
Thanks, Mr. Dwarf.
Don't mention it.
Alright, we'll do that, and this time we'll skip on the music box. So let's leave and go to the stadium. Oh, Mr. Fantastico has a new hat.
Hello. Thank you for coming to my booth today. I'm here taking a poll on what the new name for the stadium should be.
What's wrong with the Goblin Ball Stadium?
It's a little on the nose. The owners want a little more pizzazz in the title, and you don't get pizzazz without taking polls, or poll-zazz as I call it. Care to give your opinion?
Sure, I can be my
Actually,
opinion.
I've really got to be...
Great. What one word would you use to describe Goblin Ball? Perfect. And the stadium? You would say it's, Excellent. And finally, you come to the stadium mostly for... Okay, that is super. Your input will be tallied with the others. Thank you very much for your time today.
Concessions, come and get them. We got it all. T-shirts, hats, food, drink, illegal gambling, commemorative foam fingers. You there. What can I get for you today?
Really?
Did you say illegal gambling?
Hey, hello. Welcome in. Hi. Thanks for stopping by.
I sure did. You interested?
I'm 12.
Hey, it's illegal anyways. What's the difference? You want to bet on who's going to win the big game?
I can't be any worse at this than my dad, so sure, why not?
Here are the teams at play, kiddo. Which one do you want to hear about? The home team hasn't been doing too well at home lately. A lot of people are still angry at him after that game with the foul and the points got reinstated.
Well, thanks for stopping by, hello.
They're more of an away team, but they're a shoo-in to win today. If the other team didn't have that ringer Saruna Goodfoot playing for them. You sure you want to bet on them?
Yes.
How much you looking to gamble?
Yes.
All right, kid. Your bet is in. Good luck.
Mr. Fantastico.
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat. My journey, it continues.
You too, Elo, and you go rest. I'm so excited for the Minecraft server as well. I cannot wait to start it. I'm sure, Mr. Fantastico, you'll find the hat soon. Bye! Have fun, love.
Let's watch some Goblin Ball.
Let's go! Was it enough that we took away...
After one of the most chaotic third quarters I've ever seen, complete with the rare capture of the Golden Mongoose, this is still anybody's game. But look, Kaladar's star player Saruna Goodfoot has taken possession of the wagon wheel. My producer is just telling me she isn't wearing her signature lucky second sweatband. Well, that's weird. She's running, and she hurls the wagon wheel, and it misses the flaming gates by a long shot. What an upset. That's the game, folks. A stunning victory for the hometown heroes. What a great day of Goblin Ball.
Yay!
Lucky guess, kid. Come back next time for all your illegal gambling needs. Just ask for Fredo.
Alright, Fredo. How much money do we have now? Ooh, 102. Nice. Manipulating illegal gambling. Hey, it's already illegal, so... Manipulating it only makes it more illegal, and us being 12 only makes it more illegal, so what's the difference? Yes, we're way better at this than our dad. He doesn't know how to use his job to manipulate the gambling.
Well, if it isn't my favorite pint-sized Lil Guardsman, Lil. You just missed the guards from down at the East Gate. They almost cleaned me out, but I promise I saved a few goodies just in case you happened by. Gee, thanks. Take a look.
Oh, 4 for 30? Oh, we can sell that. More money! Asking it, let's get me upgrades on these two. Thanks, buddy. Let's go to bed now. Hey, why isn't the jukebox fixed?
Now that's better.
Oh, okay.
I did it. I quit my job as lackey to that awful man. And when I mentioned it to someone at the bus stop, just one...
I just had this conversation again because I think that didn't save as well when the game crashed.
I think I've done everything I need to do, but are you sure you're ready to hit the hay?
Yes. Upon entering the sprawl, Prince Phineas presented himself at court to the princess, but because he didn't lend him a fiver, he was not able to double it in a game of beer pong at the Basilisk Club, which he could have then tripled participating in the leaky down sports arm wrestling tournament. Maybe it's for the best. I feel good about that. Dwarven Tinkerer. The Dwarven Tinkerer left his interaction with Lil Guardsman with a spring in his step. The connection you made in the time of increasing intolerance towards non-humans made you think that perhaps rumors of bigotry in the sprawl had been greatly exaggerated. But are you sure it would just make me never go to bed and look around for something I missed could find? Unfortunately, just before heading up to bed in his room at the inn, he took in the night air and chanced upon a group of young men leaving the social club for the Sons of Nobles clubhouse. They were able to overpower him and stuff him into the garbage can. He was found the next morning without his recently discovered faith in humanity. Oh, sorry about that, buddy. The Duchess of Scarborough, her valet, and their entourage made it into St. Euphigenius just in time for the solemn event of Sprankle's funeral. There was not a dry eye in the house, nor a dry crotch when it came to the cats in attendance, who commemorated the event by cleaning themselves with the Duchess moving eulogy. The smuggler was apprehended and promptly sent to the dungeon. Unfortunately, he escaped sometime between midnight and 2 a.m. with the help of his mysterious contact. Yeah. Oh, damn, I couldn't read that. Oh yeah, with the help of the Jester, of course. After the Goblin Ball games, Serena had to face the scorn of her disappointed coach and teammates, but only for about 30 seconds, as she was the only troll on the team and dwarfed the other players, who were all rightly terrified of her. She went to practice the next day, inspired to live up to her personal best, even without her lucky second sweatband. The fake predator that you very wisely turned away took their stick on the road and was eventually picked up by the Malvac authorities for impersonating the beloved predator. She was later sentenced to perform in the next ballet, lovingly called the Nutcracker. Because she was admitted at the gate without any hindrance whatsoever, the predator had a few extra minutes on her hands before she needed to present herself at the palace. She had just the best time. Let's go! She met a good dog who she patted. She kicked the football around with a couple of only slightly filthy ragamuffins on the Westphalian green. She made an extremely clean cut as she dismembered the left arm of a mugger who attempted to take her coin purse. All in all, it was the most relaxing afternoons in recent memory for her, and she was refreshed and rejuvenated by the time she made it to court, where she dazzled those in attendance. Yes!
For all your hard-hitting, high-octane extreme sports highlights and recaps, you're listening to the #1 sports station in the sprawl. Now here's Gabbin' 'Bout Goblin Ball with your hosts Rhonda and Peg.
Oh, Rhonda, what about the outcome of last night's game, the Brawlers and the Lightning?
Oh, Peg, you don't want to get me started on that.
But I do.
First, the big news. They finally decided on the new name for the Goblin Ball Stadium.
After months of in-person and in-creature polling, the most popular name as voted by the Sprawl appears to be the Exciting Coliseum for Sports.
I knew it.
I like it.
I hate it.
We're split down the middle. Let us know what you think by calling the station at 555-21...
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you an urgent announcement. It has just been reported that Princess Desdemona, the sole heir of late King Oswin and sovereign successor to the throne, has been reported missing early this morning. In the wake of her mysterious disappearance, the Guard Corps and City Council are scrambling to maintain order over the city. All other radio programs have been canceled until further notice. I'm Manuel Mentiroso, waiting quietly by the microphone for any new information.
The princess kidnapped? No! And we don't have any notes.
Whoa, someone's in a rush. Where are you headed to, my little rocket?
Sorry, sir, can't talk. Gotta go down to the guard shed to work for my... Wait a minute. Dad? What are you doing here? I thought you'd be running errands for Stryker or Malcolm or whoever. Do you have the day off?
I wish. Since Princess Desdemona went missing, Councilwoman Ash is really cracking the whip. She's got me pulling double duty, doing her little odd jobs and tasks. She's acting like she runs the place.
Then what are you doing here?
I missed you. I guess I just wanted to come check in.
Aww.
Don't worry, nobody knows that your daughter is covering for you at work.
It's not about that. I mean, that's great and all, but are you holding up okay?
I'm not the one losing my hair.
Yeah, who'd have thought not working at the gate would be the thing to stress me out more?
Dad, if you didn't end up working at the gate because your dad did, and his dad did, and his dad did, what would you have wanted to be?
You know, nobody's ever asked me that before. Well, nobody since your mother.
What did you tell her you wanted to be?
A father.
Aww.
You're just saying all this because the princess is missing and you're feeling all sentimental.
All right, I'll stop. I'm just happy to see you're here.
Not for long. I'm due down at the shed.
And I'm off to take down any goblin-friendly signage and pro-non-human literature across the sprawl. Not sure why, but then again, mine is not to ask, just to do as I'm told.
We are so alike in so many ways.
So long. See you at the tavern if I get off in time.
See you, Dad.
Attention!
Oh God, is this it? Did I pull a real Randy and mess up so badly you had to come down here yourself and fire me?
Everyone's in attention. Wait, exclamation Lamprecht.
Soldier, it's nothing like that. You did not pull a Randy.
Thank God.
I'm here to personally approve the upgrade of the Wicked 3000. With the princess missing and between you and me, the council's increased paranoia, the jail lever has been reinstated. You can get back in your chair now.
Another lever means more work for me. Does that mean I get a pay raise?
That's hilarious. Seriously funny stuff. No, but now instead of determining who should enter or be denied from the sprawl, you also must correctly identify criminal threats and jail them. Any questions?
No, I love that I have a jail level now.
How will I figure out who to deny and who to jail?
Let's use a real-life example. Someone you've seen already. This criminal is best known for burning down orphanages full of sleeping children. What do you do?
Jail.
Good work, soldier. Just denying her would not protect the surrounding villages. And what's to stop her from going to the next gate and getting lucky with a guard like Randy?
Promotion without pay. Okay, that's easy.
all I have to say about that. Any further questions?
Yes, personal questions.
Well, I've got you. Tell me a bit more about yourself.
Well, I grew up a military brat. My father was a general for the princess's grandfather, King Artemis. Wait, why am I telling you this? You received your briefing, now do your duty.
Worth a try.
And just when I thought we were bonding.
Alright, the royal writ of the day. Due to the sudden and unexplained absence of the princess, visitors should be thoroughly vetted and harassed. Was the chance to use a truth serum? Well, technically I didn't. I haven't used my done my crystal stuff yet. The truth serum wasn't charged. Any questions? And don't be afraid to use the delicious new jail lever. The city's morale has hit an all-time low today. Anyone from the entertainment sector should be dumped to the front of the line. We're instituting a severe cutback of non-human entrance to Sprawl. Second-hand intelligence suggests that a goblin was behind the princess's disappearance. Therefore, we are issuing a blanket no goblins allowed policy this week. In fact, I'll pay 12 gold for every goblin I see in the dungeon by the end of your shift. Ooh. Be on the lookout for would-be heroes and villagers wanting to offer their assistance in search and rescue efforts for the princess. The High Council of the Sprawl have their own plan to ensure the princess's safe return. Be heroes and villagers. The princess thing. Yeah, the princess thing. People are going nuts. Have you heard about that crazy no goblins allowed policy? Let's dial that back to be more comfortable. One goblin allowed. At the very least, it'll bug Councilwoman Ash Malcolm. Ooh. Oh?
Hello there, my name is Buttface. I am a farmer from Firewall Canyon, a quaint little town just on the other side of the Sprawl.
You look pixely.
I am coming into town today to sell produce I have grown with my own two hands from land that was left to me by my great goblin uncle in his will. His dying wish was that I restore the family farm to its former glory. At least, I think that is what it says. He did not have the best handwriting.
Sorry. Did you say your name was Budface?
Yes, I did. It is certainly not what I would have chosen to fill 8 characters. I would have liked Spencer 1 or even Quincy Hart. But you cannot choose your own name, am I right?
Alright.
Gotta expand and sell my produce in new markets. The old farm has not been doing too well as of late. I am afraid I have put my priorities into other areas, like foraging and fishing. I am quite horrible at growing vegetables, but I am your goblin if you need someone to gather pine cones.
Maybe you can honor your great goblin uncle by becoming a really good forager.
I hope so, because I am not sure I am cut out for the farming life. Just look at this rice I grew. Please take it. No one would buy it from me anyway.
Got a bag of low quality rice. Oh boy. Honestly, I'm thinking about jailing him. I mean, look at him.
Aside from farming, I often fill my time talking and giving gifts to the townsfolk and other strangers I meet. Like I did with you on the bag of rice. This helps me gain favor and friendships, with the eventual goal of falling in love and getting married. I have not been successful at it yet.
The rat kind of made the stream look grainy. Don't you go there.
I do not think anyone likes the gifts I have given them.
Maybe instead of rice or pine cones, you could give something more valuable, like money or gemstones?
Good idea. Do you have any?
Yes, and my gemstones are for my future spouse. Get your own.
On some days, I go on adventure in the caves. The caves that are filled with monsters and ghosts and bugs and bats and all sorts of scary things. I hate going in there, but everybody says it is necessary. I do not think it is necessary. I think it is terrifying. Please do not make me go in there again. You cannot make me.
Look out! There's a monster behind you right now!
Where? Oh, you are only fooling me.
No, I'm not!
Where?
You're such a noob, buttface. Listen, I'm under strict rules not to let goblins in today, so I'm gonna have to throw you in jail.
Is the jail on the other side of this gate?
Yes?
Then technically you are letting me inside.
No, I'm technically... Stop poking holes in the logic.
Are you seriously throwing me in jail?
Hasta la vista, buttface.
Received 12 gold coins. And best score, you were pretty callous and heartless heading into the dungeon, but Councilwoman Ash was quite insistent, so good job. And he was giving me low quality rice, okay? He deserves prison for that alone.
Magic lovers of the sprawl, please put your hands together for the one, the only, the Edward, the great magician! Alakazoo, Alakazee! And I appear! Thank you! Thank you!
Oh, an entertainer.
Wait a second, this doesn't look like a little kid's birthday party. Oh wait, there's one! Excuse me, are you Becky Schneiderman? Is this your birthday party?
I'm sitting in a hot shed all alone. Which, isn't actually as bad as some of the birthdays I've had.
Then I'm in the right spot. Can't believe I found my way here, especially without my glasses.
Agreed. Everything under 720p res is inedible. Absolutely inedible.
So, Becky the birthday girl, sit back, relax, and prepare to be amazed by me, the Edward the Great.
Please whip this man.
Wait, but I'm not... Actually, I want to see where this is going.
Now, for my first trick, please pick a number between 1 and 7. Was the number that you're thinking of the number 6?
Nope.
Nope. What else do you do? This has been great, Eddie, but I gotta come clean. I'm not Becky Schnauzenholder or whatever. My name is Lil, and this is a guard shed, and you haven't even made it into the city yet.
What? Oh, rats. Come on, the Edward, get it together. This is all because I couldn't see where I was trying to get to. Now I'm going to be super late for this kid's party.
I don't think Becky would mind if you showed up late. Or not at all.
But then I won't get my 40 gold and slice of birthday cake.
Do I have glasses or anything? No. You know what, Lambrecht? Just for you.
my glasses! You helped me find them!
Lambrecht? Do you know this game? Do you know this? Darling, tell me right now. Have you seen this game before? Have you played this game before? I want answers right now. Lambrecht, report the truth and nothing but the truth, or you get banned. I'm serious. I want answers. And make them seriously, I want an answer. Lambrecht? I have my eye on you. Just so you know, I have my eye on you.
Thank you, little girl. Tell you what, on your next birthday, I'll perform for free.
That's... Don't worry about it.
Ever since I pulled a bouquet of flowers from my parents' garden shop out of my sleeve, I knew I wanted to be a magician, and you're making this dream come true for me. And now that I have my glasses, I should be able to find my way to the party no problem. Alakazoo, Alakazee, my magic career is saved!
This magician had a booking to get to, and you could see that the sprawl needs joy at a time like this. And you could see because you found his glasses. Good work. Incredible.
Hello!
Hi.
Hello! We would like to enter. I would like to enter the sprawl, please.
And you are...
Magnus the Magnificent, renowned member of the Mages Guild. Surely you have heard of me.
What business do you have in town today, Magnus?
At the Great Library, there is an incantation in Sir...
Bartholomew Inglebrook.
Lambrecht, there you are. What was that? Do you know this game? Or was that just... an explanation? I want one, now.
Bartholomew Inglebrook's third treatise on the...
Lunar implications.
Lunar implications for plant magic that becomes legible but twice a year. I must see it with my own eyes.
What the hell was that?
What was what?
You really struggled to get that out. I'm not convinced you know what you're talking about.
Well, you don't sound like you know what you're talking about either.
You, buddy, get x-rayed.
You got us. We're goblins through and through. We're meeting up with a couple other gobbos to talk about what's going on in this city for folks like us.
What does that mean?
The princess goes missing, and all of a sudden there's a no-goblin order in the sprawl? What's that about?
Maybe a goblin kidnapped the princess?
I'd like to see the proof of that. Needless to say, goblins are getting some especially unfair treatment all of a sudden, and there's this group called the Goblin Liberation Army that's putting down roots in the city.
Don't tell her, we'll get in trouble.
It's okay, Gary. Look, kid, if you let us in, I'll give you the address and the password so you can come see for yourself tonight.
Ooh.
A secret password for a liberation army? What if I don't believe you?
Are you kidding me? We put our asses on the line telling you all that. I can't believe these humans.
Julian, calm down. Here, come to the meeting. It'll really open your eyes to what's going on. Just let us in and you can see for yourself.
Okay, guys, I'm on the fence here. I mean, of course, the Liberation Army doesn't sound good. But I do think it's unfair that goblins are being made responsible without any proof. And like, that order really sounded, you know, it was very specific that we were to target non-humans. You know what I mean? Ah, come on, Galf, don't be like that. I mean, the thing is, if we go to the meeting, I mean, if they're truthful, if we admit them and they tell us the place of the meeting and the secret password, if we decide it's dangerous, actually dangerous, we can still pass the information on to Ash. Is it Ash? Oh no, it's the lieutenant, right? Striker. Lieutenant Striker. I mean, on the other hand, it's 24 gold for us if we jail both of them. Worst case, you know what the army hides? If they're truthful. Like, if they actually meet up with us and give us the information and the information is correct. Look how cute the little skull earring is. Lean back! I still want an answer, by the way, darling. Have you played this game before? You know what? I'll take the risk.
Alright guys, I'll let you come in. Just don't go spreading it around. I could get in a lot of trouble for this.
Hey, that's really cool of you. You're a friend to us non-humans. If you want, come to the meeting at GLA headquarters. It'll really open your eyes to what's going on around here.
Maybe I will.
Okay, let's be truthful with that. You ignored the writ by admitting 2 goblins in one turn, but on the other hand, you unlocked a new location.
Salutations to you, little sister of this big, beautiful world. My journeys across this land have brought me here to your doors.
Oh, it's alright. It was such a crazy coincidence that you go whip him, and that is at least a thing. Maybe you can use other tools on him, and that leads to him us finding the glasses. But if that's the only solution, it's the weirdest coincidence. And it just was so strange that we go, I didn't expect anything to happen. And then you go, oh, my glasses, you found them. How amazing. You're absolute prodigy. Okay, so attachments to the sister. This is in this big form. I tried the quest line and brought me here to your doors.
What a sweet fortune have in store for me today? That I do not know. But it's a hell of a ride, let me tell you.
What's in your pipe?
Where have you journeyed here from?
Oh, scratch that. I think I know what's in your pipe.
You really want to know? Oh, I've been around for a spell, always on the move. From the mountains north of Petrad, the great desert in the south of Marvog, along the crystal shores of Lake Inez, past the dread Castle Caladar and the quaint farmlands of Fireball Canyon. I've wandered through all of these many, many times, but for my money, there's no place like the Sprawl. People everywhere you look leading their busy lives. Every once in a while, stop to take in how beautiful it all is. You can't buy that, little sister.
I haven't seen a world map so far, only a map of the city.
Oh yeah, this tiny little shed is so beautiful. I must remember to take a mental picture so I can conjure it whenever I feel like I'm having too much fun.
Could be a lot worse that'll do that. Not as if someone peed on your rug.
Is that a common expression?
It is where I come from.
Can I just take a drug test on him? By the way, where are his feet? Is that supposed to be some kind of footwear? Or is he just standing in the ground? Let me read the wit again. Here's someone wanting assistance in search of rescue. Ask for the princess. Honestly, he looks like a magician, potentially entertaining, but then he's also like kind of stoned.
Word on the street is Princess Desdemona has disappeared. Some say kidnapped, some say run away.
I think she was kidnapped.
Whatever did happen, it has truly bummed me out.
Honestly, make him lambic. That's like your if it is, it's like your third time in a row making a joke that turns out real. You're on a streak. Also, can you jokingly tell me the lottery numbers?
I've got more to say if you've got the ears to listen. Princess Desdemona is the living legacy of the great peace brought by her late father, King Oswin. And already the fires of war are being fanned on all sides.
Do you really think war is on the horizon?
Oh, yes. But then again, what do I know? Just an old wizard wandering from town to town looking for a little bit of joy to put in my pocket.
But everyone I've met seems so happy.
You remind me of a younger version of myself, little sister. Maybe cooler heads will prevail, but history doesn't have many examples of that. There's a lot of pressure to fill the void left by the death of King Oswin. Just keep your eyes open is all I'm saying.
Alright, can I give him? Okay, unfortunately I not give him the bun. Unfortunately, I cannot whip him. Let's try the truth serum. I'm undecided on him.
Ooh,
Ooh, that's a particularly potent blend right there. Tasty, a little sweet, with just enough bitter finish to keep you coming back for more.
Are you gonna tell me your deepest, darkest secrets now?
Secrets way down the soul, little sister. I have no secrets. My life is an open book.
Well, can you tell me something interesting anyway? I mean, I did spend an action point on the damn truth spray.
Yeah, that was
Sure
pointless.
thing, kid. Let me tell you some history. After King Oswin died, it didn't take long for would-be successors to start lining up. 3 in particular, a young headstrong counselor, a battle-hardened lieutenant in the Guard Corps, and the court jester, although I don't know if anyone took him seriously or not. These 3 have been battling for control of the sprawl for years now.
But what about the princess? She's next in line.
True, but at the time she was just a kid. Now she's grown, but I fear that these outside forces are using her as a pawn.
Alright, you know what? You're stoned, but you get admitted.
I'm a leaf in the wind, little sister, and you are a gentle breeze guiding me along my way.
And there it is. I've reached my limit with you.
Right you are. Hasta la vista, baby.
Based on his reaction, he seemed fine with your decision. Interesting enough. That was a short day.
Lil, you've got to close down the shed for the day and come with me immediately. By now you've heard that Princess Desdemona has disappeared, right? Good. Any other week the royal advisors might have given her a day or two before sounding the alarm. But with the mucky mucks from Petrard and Marvog in town, we have to get her back before things around here get any worse.
I hope nothing bad happened to her, but what does any of this have to do with me?
I asked my boss the same thing. In fact, I said, why the hell would they need that piece of... You know, that's not important now.
Hey, excuse me?
Do what you have to do to close up shop here, and then you're coming downtown to the city council chambers with me.
I mean, probably we would have made perfect score with this if we sent him to the dungeon. But I'm interested in finding what's more.
Hello? Is anyone there? Can somebody tell me why I've been summoned?
Lilith, guardian of the Southern Gate, step forward into the light.
What is this? Who are you? Can somebody please tell me what exactly is going on here?
Lil, you have been chosen.
To play the hit game that's sweeping the sprawl. That's right, it's time for... So you think you can save a princess?
What the hell is going on?
That's right, Lil. Today you're getting the chance to send one of these lucky adventurers on the escapade of a lifetime to search for and rescue your beloved Princess Desdemona.
I didn't ask to do this.
And let's find out who those lucky adventurers are. Adventurer number 1 is a hard-headed, go-getting warrior from the desert plains of the alluring Marvog Empire. Please welcome Neil Warkiller!
adventurer number 2 is a nomad by nature, mage by profession, who likes the rain and getting caught in a pina colada. It's Articulous Flame Hands.
If you like pina coladas.
And finally, adventurer number 3. You might recognize this thief from their wanted poster. Wanted dead or alive for looking so darn good. Let's hear it for Perry Shoutson!
Takes a lick, my break.
I still don't fully understand what's happening.
And no heroic voyager would be complete without a shadowy figure pulling the strings from the darkness.
I know which these are. I was just about to comment on it.
So let's welcome our sponsors, Lieutenant Stryker, Councilwoman Ash, and Court Jester Malcolm.
I'm rooting for you. Might makes right.
Focus and the day will be ours. Information is power.
Aim for the knees and bite, bite, bite!
Aim for the...
Now, Lil, you're going to get the chance to ask these adventurers a series of questions to determine their suitability for this quest. At the end of the 3rd round, you choose the winner of the grand prize, being sent on a perilous mission to save the princess, a few guaranteed brushes with death, and a coupon for an all-you-can-eat dining experience at Monty's, home of the soup.
Ooh.
Dad does love Monty's. Let's do this.
Soup.
All right, Lil, what would you like to ask our trio of intrepid would-be heroes?
Ooh. Favorite ice cream? Perfect rescue? Origin story?
Where do you come from?
And who would you like to ask? My origins are rather humble. My father was a chamberlain in the court of the dread King Vlad Invictus of Caladar, and my mother owned an exotic pet shop in the Duchy of Scarborough. They had 50-50 custody, but I was disowned by both as my magical prowess became apparent. You can ask another adventurer if you like.
I was born on the battlefield with a sword in both hands. Slaughtered 12 enemies that day. My mother was so proud. I was disappointed. If I had really applied myself, I think I could have killed at least 2 more.
And your second question is?
You are waylaid by bandits. What do you do?
And who's that one for?
How many bandits? 11? 12? Simple. I rip out the throat of the first, so the coward cannot warn their coward friends. Before the rest know what has hit them, I have. I pile the bodies of the dead fools high in the air and burn them as a warning to all others who would dare get in my way.
Nice.
You can ask another adventurer if you like.
Please, I know these people. I am these people. A few honeyed words, a bit of pocket change, and now not only are they leading me to the princess, they promoted me to king of the bandits. Then we make camp for the night, steal the pocket change back, I never could let a bit of coin go, and make off in the night with the princess, leaving them as broke as they were at the start and without their glorious king of thieves.
That's a good answer as well.
That answer unearthed the full extent of your incompetence. I was ready to vow the child with mine. Let's stick to the format, folks. There's a rich tradition we're preserving here. Please, wait your turn.
A warrior does not wait his or her turn. he or she acts.
All right, Neil, calm down now.
You are gaslighting me and the berserker spirits of my ancestors, Mike Melroy.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, looks like the warrior has entered the heightened state of berserker mode. Lil, which contestant do you think will be able to get us out of this dilly of a pickle? Neil, keep it together for just a few more seconds.
You, what's your favorite animal?
Neil, look at this little fella.
I feel the blood rage calming. I can't murder everyone present in front of something so small and perfect. I am calm.
Whew. I'm glad you didn't pick anything larger than a bread box. I'm not licensed for that. Due to that unscheduled outburst, we are a little tight for time. Lil, do we squeeze in one more round, or are you feeling ready to choose?
One more round.
I think I got one more round in me.
Lil, what's your final question going to be?
What are your plans after you rescue the princess?
And you're asking?
This rescue will be incredibly high profile, and I hope to use it as a springboard to a placement on the High Council of the Mages Guild. From there, the sky's the limits. Well, 2 4-year terms followed by a lifetime pension is the limit, but still, not too shabby.
Mm-hmm.
You can ask another adventurer if you like.
Are you kidding me? I make this gig and I'm set for life. Rescuing the sole heir to the whole freaking sprawl? Insta-retired, baby. I'll be sipping pina coladas on the crystal shores of Lake Inez before you can say, would you like a curly straw for that pina colada, sir?
Oh, I love pina coladas. They mentioned it in my introduction.
Then the first round's on me. I picked his pocket earlier.
Uh-oh, you know what that means.
I have no idea what that means. This is so stupid.
You're stupid.
That sound means it's time for the lightning round.
Okay, what's the lightning round?
Lil, please choose the adventure that you'd like to see play the lightning round. All right, Articulus, are you ready for the lightning round? I am. Most impressive. I felt that a little. Well deduced that I'm an elemental mage, Lil.
Yep, that wasn't a random lucky guess at all.
Uh-oh, you know what that sound means.
Oh God, not again.
That sound means we are out of time. All right, Lil, now's your moment of truth. Who do you want to choose to rescue Princess Desdemona?
Okay, honestly now with the conversation with the last, the old wizard, I don't really trust the counselors anymore. But I trust Malcolm least of them all. So I will not pick the rogue. Initially I wanted to do the warrior, but I'm a little worried with the warrior. Same. Lightning improved my opinion on him. And also, the Berserker mode thing had me worried about the warrior. No more than I already was. Let's try the mage. No, I'm not sure, but I have to make a decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, humans and otherwise, the winner of So You Think You Can Save a Princess and proud owner of an all-you-can-eat dining experience at Monty's, home of the soup, is Articulous Flamehands, the mage!
Aha! Wonderful child. Well chosen.
And that's all for us here today. Please help control the pet population. Have your gargoyle spayed or neutered. So long, everybody!
And then I had to choose who the heck was gonna rescue Princess Desdemona. It was the craziest thing. And don't even get me started on the lightning round.
You have the most vivid imagination, Lil.
Why doesn't anybody believe me about these things?
Can't talk. Pretending to cook while I spy on that hunka fine piece of wizard over there.
Excuse me, what fun piece of wizard? Oh, you two are here.
Vulgar, barbaric fool! You should gather your goons, if they haven't already murdered each other, and leave!
Oh, you would just love that, wouldn't you?
Yes, I would.
It is my understanding that you have selected a self-involved, pretentious mage as your choice of adventurer.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
Sorry.
Oh, the princess is as good as doomed.
On behalf of the Marvog Empire, I must say you have made a terrible choice.
Of course she's mad I didn't pick the warrior.
On behalf of the Kingdom of Petrard, I couldn't agree more. Mages are untrustworthy.
And pompous.
And smug.
And ugly.
Okay, I think we're losing the thread a little bit here. Looking back, I agree with you both. If I could do it over again, I would choose differently. Please forgive my error, and do not take it as a slight against your people.
All right, it is forgiven. Ugh.
What he said.
I don't want to make things any worse than they are already. I'll leave them be.
Probably for the best.
Is everything okay, Beverly?
No, Lil, no, everything is not okay, Beverly. My dear true love, Princess Desdemona...
Just to recap, this is the dear true love that you've never met, but one time you both happened to be at the Goblin Ball Stadium?
You phrased that so beautifully. Yes, that same she.
What about her, Bev?
When I'd heard she'd vanished, I tried to get on So You Think You Can Save a Princess, but none of the advisors wanted me as their champion.
Beverly, you're a janitor at the Goblin Ball Stadium.
Maybe you're right. Maybe a guy like me can't be the hero in my own life story. Mom always said I lacked that main character energy. Tell me what to do, Lil. Should I return to my job or go off to rescue my darling love?
Ooh. True love!
What the hell? I say, go for it, Beverly. Risk it for the biscuit.
I just never learn.
What biscuit?
It's a metaphorical biscuit. In this case, the biscuit is the princess.
And you think I should risk what exactly?
Risk your life, Beverly.
Without Princess Desdemona, my life has no meaning anyway.
That's so sad.
Aye, indeed. And thus I will be off to find my destiny. Thank you, Lil, for everything.
Don't mention it.
Thanks for the support, Pluvio. That makes me feel a little better about my bad choice.
Can't talk, Lil. Pretending to wipe the counter while I eavesdrop on the prince and the praetor over there.
You're looking in the wrong direction, ma'am.
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat. My journey, it continues.
Salutations to you, little sister of this big, beautiful world. My journeys across this land have brought me here.
I know. We met. At the gate?
Whoa, I completely forgot. Gotta go easy on the Peace Blossom. Anywho, what did you want to talk about?
What do you know about King Oswin?
After King Oswin died, it didn't take long for would-be successors to start lining up. 3 in particular.
Okay, we've heard
I
that.
don't know if anyone took him seriously or not.
But what about the princess?
True, but at the time Anything else you want?
Okay, that's one we already heard about. Let's see,
Do
war.
you really think war is on the horizon?
Mark my words, little sister. The sulfur mines in Petrard have not been this busy in a generation, filling the air with smoke as they produce gunpowder and explosives. And the Marvog are sharpening their knives. How many ballets can there be? With a praetor already established, this looks like training to me. Even here in the sprawl, the power vacuum of King Oswin's death has everyone jockeying for position, threatening the internal balance of the entire kingdom. But then again, what do I know? Just an old wizard wandering from town to town looking for a little bit of joy to put in my pocket. Anything else you want to know about?
What do you know about Councilwoman Ash?
Back when I knew Ash, she was already bitter, jaded, and afraid of anything she didn't understand. A true protectionist, looking to keep everyone in their own little box. If she had her way, nothing would ever change or grow, and eventually we would all look, dress, and think exactly the same way. Anything else you want to know about?
What do you know about Lieutenant Stryker?
Stryker has always lived in a world of black and white. There's good and evil and nothing in between. If you're good in Stryker's eyes, you get nothing. Left to fend for yourself, but free. But if you're bad, the hammer of the law is swift and brutal. Small offenses come attached to massive mandatory minimum punishments. You've heard of 3 strikes and you're out? As far as Stryker's concerned, it's 2 strikes. The strike you make and the strike she makes.
Sounds tough.
Anything else you want to know about?
What do you know about Malcolm?
I have no idea what Malcolm's end goal is, and honestly, I don't think he knows either. I think if he had his way, there'd be no rules, no laws, no Lil Guardsman at the gate. Just let the whole place run itself. This dog-eat-dog mentality would work for some, and for others, things could get a whole lot worse. He doesn't care about people, doesn't care if they're good or bad. Our greatest strength is how we work together. Under Malcolm, we would never reach anything near our collective potential. Anything else you want to know about?
Nope, thank you. Now I need to visit some goblins. Interesting information. Lil walks down a dark back alley to find a red door. She knocks, hears movement behind the door, and suddenly a slit opens and she sees a pair of glowing yellow eyes peering out at her.
Were you followed? What's the password?
Damn, I can't look at my...
Get out of here, kid. Go home.
Wait a minute. I think I've got it here somewhere. Viva la Gobolution.
Come on in.
Alright, so all the answers are wrong. By the way, password swordfish, I saw you there.
Don't even get me started. Who do they think built this city up into the sprawling metropolis they get to enjoy today? Because it sure as hell wasn't humans. Did humans haul the stone that became our roads and buildings? No! Troll labor did that! Did humans dig the intricate system of subterranean tunnels that became the world's greatest sewer system, getting our piss and shit off the streets? No! Our mole brothers and sisters did that! The late King Oswin was a man full of empty promises. He vowed to end the persecution and oppression of all goblins, dwarves, kobolds, vampires, you name it. But last time I checked, I'm still treated like a second-class citizen. The day of the royal wedding approaches, and the powers that be are sitting fat, but they are blind. Hear my words, people. That day will be their undoing. That day will be their reckoning. A change is coming on that wedding day. Will you RSVP for the revolution? Go home, everybody, and keep your eyes and ears open for what happens next. I invite my inner circle to join me downstairs. Light refreshments will not be served as Carl forgot it was his week to bring orange slices.
Carl? I mean, honestly, they're not wrong.
How's it going, Gobos?
You came! You owe me $5, Gary.
It's worth it. Did you hear him? Isn't he amazing? What did you think?
He seems really intense.
Are you kidding? Weren't you listening? Look, you're lucky his slide projector broke down. The audio visuals make it even more horrifying.
So, is something really gonna happen on Princess Desdemona's wedding day? Like an attack?
Who knows? The leader and his inner circle keep their cards pretty close to their chest. But whatever it is, it's gonna be a real game changer.
Well, I'm just glad I'm not invited.
Just keep your ears peeled and your eyes to the ground. You'll get your chance to be on the right side of history. You'll see.
I hope so. See you around, fellas.
Viva la Gobolution!
Honestly, I'm not opposed. Because I feel like they have a point, you know? They're doing all the hard work and, you know, just getting disrespected for it. Tangled web of corruption and lies and some coupons. There's Monty's. Okay, now we just can return to bed.
think I've done everything I need to do, but are you sure you're ready to hit the hay?
Yes. Jail was going to be tough for Buttface, the farming goblin, as many of the prisoners were aware of the putrid produce they had been eating in their rations came from his lousy land. But he wasn't locked in with them, they were locked in with him. If the years of dungeon crawling for ore had taught Buttface anything, it was this. Find the biggest sword you can and swing it wildly in front of you. He managed to maim and dismember 13 fellow prisoners and 2 guards, until he was finally subdued. What started as a simple misdemeanor charge with a 7-day sentence turned into a life in solitary with no parole. Buttface now has 2 words tattooed on his knuckles: Lil and Gate. Yo. And with a great magician eventually arrived at Becky Schneiderman's birthday celebration. He hit the ground running with his tried and tested routine. He opened with pick a card, moved into is that your handkerchief, and ended with strong with the classic how many eggs do you have in your pocket trick. She sent this guy to save the princess. Unfortunately, none of these impressed any of the pre-teen partygoers, which Edward could clearly see now that he had his glasses. After his performance, the Edward enjoyed a piece of vanilla cake and awkwardly waited for Mr. Schneiderman to settle his payment. With the check in his pocket, the Edward went straight to his parents' garden shop to boast of his success. Unfortunately, the Edward's parents didn't consider a check for 37 gold, 40 before the price of a piece of vanilla cake, to be much of a success. They were very disappointed in their son's career choice, which Edward could clearly see because of his glasses. Gary and Julian were pumped to see you at the rally. They boasted to all their friends that they were not only convinced the small human to let them in, but they even got her to attend the Goblin Liberation Army rally. After you let the GLA's leader pulled Gary and Julian aside to personally thank them for helping to bridge the gap between groups. This meant a lot to Julian, whose belief in the cause burned bright and hot. Gary, however, couldn't quite let go of his daydream of a world where he actually was a powerful mage, not just a goblin pretending to be one. Sure, he will still support the effort of the GLA, but he could do it while making fireworks appear from his fingertips, while conjuring miniature unicorns to delight and entertain his pals. What started as a simple 2 goblins in a trench coat grift woke something up for Goblin Gary. From this day on, he would begin his quest to become a wizard. Now all he needed was a rope, a scar, and a depressing orphan backstory. After stopping at Twisted Sister for a glass of his triple of choice, Echo proceeded to head down to Pinhead's, the local bowling club in the sprawl where his team was playing for League Night. Thanks to the calming effects of his particularly potent Peace Blossom, he was unstoppable, bowling a perfect 300. His team went on to win the league, and a commemorative photo was put up on the wall of Pinhead's to celebrate Echo's perfect game. Having lost So You Think You Can Save a Princess, Neil Walker fell into a barbarian depression and left the sprawl. After a week of sulkily trudging across the countryside, Neil discovered the quaint farmer's market populated by elderly locals. Lending a hand here and there with the various farmers selling their produce, the once fierce fighter found employment and ultimately peace with a flower vendor. After winning So You Think You Can Save a Princess, Articulous Flamehands wasted no time getting straight to work. He conjured a small army of moles and other small creatures to send them off in every direction to seek out the prince's location. Unfortunately, and almost immediately, his mighty mammal militia was entirely decimated by falcons, eagles, and other large predators. Depressed by the mouse rodent deaths he was indirectly responsible for, the disheartened mage returned to his tower. He was out of ideas. He'd give it a day or two, then report that he was unable to locate the lost princess due to entangled cosmic forces blocking his ethereal aura or some other nonsense. Ah! Damn it! Even lost, so you think you can save a princess? Perry shouts and found his way to his favorite tavern in the little Orga quarter. After one too many delicious margaritas, Perry got sloppy trying to pickpocket a bartender and was lifted off of the ground by the bouncer. Mistaking some bar snacks for one of the patent smoke bombs, the inebriated thief medically threw them a handful of mixed nuts, then ran headfirst into a pillow. Everyone in the bar laughed at him, and Perry could have died from embarrassment if he hadn't already died from severe blunt force trauma to the head. Nothing to see here. Nothing bad happened here. Nothing bad happened here.
Lil, rise and shine.
Alright, actually, not today. We're gonna end this here. I hope I can. Yes, awesome. Honestly, I was hoping for this game to be fun, and it is amazing fun. It is so fucking funny. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's so fucking fun. Comedy gold for sure. This is hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. I love it. Let's see if we can... Yeah, Dream is live. Dream is live. We can raid Dreamality. We're gonna do that. Alright, we're gonna raid Dreamality, who plays Hollow Knight. Oh wait, that is... That was fast. It was like 9 seconds. Okay, let me do a quick little thing. So thank you guys for being here. We're gonna raid Dream anyway, but you said like raid in 5 seconds or something. We was like, hey, that's too quick. Let me do my ending stream speech first. Usually it takes a little longer than that. Anyway, thanks everyone for being here. I hope you had great fun. It seemed like you had great fun. It was. I think the game is amazing. It's a lot of it's a lot of amazing choices. Again, Lambrecht, absolutely sick call with the whip. Not sure if it was for the better of this magician, or if actually would have turned out better for him if he didn't see all that bad stuff. You're a wizard, darling. You absolutely are a wizard. So be here the next time when Lil Guardsman's reporting for duty. Happy to have you all here. Thank you guys so much. We're gonna raid Dream here. So stick around if you want to. If not, that's fine as well. Have a great day. Have a great rest of your day, evening, morning, whatever it is. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.